about how I set up the rules and tools. I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. I'm the one who actually came with the ideas of 29% rules and tools as we play the game. All right, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing today? We're going to talk about dissecting your credit report today. We're going to talk about what you're allowed to do for yourself because credit repair, there's a problem with that. So good morning, Judy. How you doing? Guess what we're going to do? We're going to talk about how we can basically do a validation verification process. So good morning, Image. How you doing today? Here's Mindy. Here's Jake. Fantastic. For heaven's sake, we get to play with Jake too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about validation verification. I want you to understand a couple of things about your SS5 and SSN. The ability to dissect. Hey, Christy, how you doing today? All right, here's Image. Image is great. So is Christy. It's amazing. I love people that help me try to get to the next level because I'm just trying to help people like you. Skippity dippity doo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do we get to do? We get to play the game. I want you to think about something today. That SS5 form, that SS4. We're going to dissect it some more. What are we going to do? Talk about credit repair. Why? Because it's actually, if they're registered with the Attorney General's office, they're okay. If not, they're doing fraud. That's what the FTC says. Okay, what do we get to do? Hey, Jake, there's Jake. I told you Jake's here, for heaven's sake. What do we get to do? We get to play. All right, we're going to dissect credit. We're going to understand a couple things. Please understand this flat out today. We're going to take this form right here, right here. This is a validation verification process. To write it down, it's a validation verification process under the Fair Lending Act. So understand what we get to do. When I helped set up the credit system in 1977, it's pretty simple. Okay, we came with rules and tools. Today, you can actually reverse the process of your bad credit that doesn't let you get off the hook of your debt. So, what do we get to do? Understand exactly what I put in one of my books called Winning the Credit Game. The bottom line is going to be up to you again, what you want to do today. See, what the problem is, you took your money, started your LLC, LLP, C Corp, nonprofit, PC, and that's what you did. Hey, viewers, how you doing? All right, hey, we got Christy. All right, yes, I said that already. Okay, what? We got Bill. All right, we got Susie. Now, Susie's here twice. Oh, that's kind of nice. What do we get to do? Okay, so if we understand something, all right, verification process, Fair Lending Act. Let's write down Fair Lending Act, Fair Credit Reporting Act. Okay, see, I have the whole blueprint in my brain I'm going to give you today. You can change your life if you want to. It's going to be up to you. You see, your credit could be, ay, 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 ay. But if you take the time and you dissect it, the Fair Lending Act, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, you can reverse the process of bad credit. The reason you could do that is because you weren't supposed to use your Social Security card on an application in the first place, but you did anyway. So we break it down into pieces and rules and tools. Remember, 1977, all right, I'm a consultant for TRW. Their security chief was named as Ken Yarborough. Ken basically and I came up with a couple of things. Now, they had other consultants besides me. I'm in a room with a bunch of consultants and we're talking back, blah, 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 blah. I'm a person that takes over the room, to be honest with you. They asked some questions, and I basically stood up and said, I think we should do the following thing. So I turned around and said, why don't we do this? Credit files were started based on inquiry, if you don't know that. Based on the inquiry. Good morning, good morning. Hey, how you doing? Clara, fantastic. We get to play. So, Clara, let's understand. It's a great day. Oh, this got to be Cole. He always says this again. It's a great day. Have a great day. Let's bring, all right, to the Sabbath tomorrow. Hey, you know, I'm a Seventh Day Adventist pastor. But again, as we do this, we're going to say basically, Happy Sabbath today. That's what we say. But again, I kind of cheat and I got the rules and tools. I broke the rules. But again, Jesus healed on the Sabbath, and I got permission to heal on Saturday too. Okay, so what happened? All right, we set up the system in 77. All right, what happened is all these people in the room, and I said, why don't we use the oldest credit card? That was the first rule, oldest credit card. Okay, no problem. The next thing is someone's talking. You ever notice everybody's not talking? I'm the guy's going, hey, let's do it this way. So I said, why don't we use 29%? Let's dissect that for a second. Here's a credit card worth $10,000. Okay, the problem you have with you think it's worth 10,000. It's not. It's not 10,000. And yes, the limit is 10,000, but the problem is how they measure this credit score by utilization. So let's write down the utilization. If we look at the Fair Lending Act, okay, Fair Lending Act, okay, Fair Credit Reporting Act, we reverse the process of bad credit if we choose to, but you're going to do a credit validation. It's a validation verification process. And unfortunately, I don't understand. I can't find anybody who knows how to really do it right. All they're using is federal laws and quoting, let's remove the negative. That doesn't let you off the hook of your debt, by the way. So again, just because you played peekaboo doesn't mean it goes away. You know, I've watched 4 people in the last 30 days. They went and basically wanted to buy a house, and the credit repair was done by someone else. We do rebuild, we don't do repair. And then the escrow did a title search, and all the crap came back. Ay, ay, ay. See, the crap came back to that person. It's not good. They couldn't get to their escrow closed. So remember, you can't rip off your creditor. Please understand that. So we take let's write down credit validation. It's a validation verification process. Then we write down Fair Lending Act. The Fair Lending Act, the Fair Credit Reporting Act. There are 12 acts you can actually master if you want to. The other thing you can understand is this is called the HR 9991. So understand, if you're doing credit repair, okay, you are. That's all right. Make sure you register the Attorney General's office because that's the law. It's federal law. It's right here. Okay, you have to be registered at the Attorney General's office. That's the goal. And then basically, you're not going to be allowed to collect money up front. So you're supposed to be licensed and bonded to do credit repair. So understand something. We're going to talk about credit validation verification process. What we're going to do is break down the credit process, the reverse process of bad credit. Understand what happens. Let's say we play peekaboo with your credit report and all the bad stuff's gone. It's gone. Everything's good. Then you get more credit. That means you take that credit and go back to the bad ones you screwed up and you negotiate a debt to ratio and get rid of the problem. See, if you don't kill the debt, there's a problem. In the link tree, you're going to find basically what's called Fair Debt Collections Practice Act. Write that down, get a copy. Oh, it's law. It's a law. Get the copy. It's right in the fair. It's right in the link tree. Okay. DM me. Follow. Tap the screen 1,000 times. It's kind of fun. Okay. There's also something called debt crisis intervention. Okay, because what happens? You panic all the time, and you get this debt problem, and it's like no. What do? It's very simple. We understand rules and tools, so we can understand and talk to somebody else what they should be doing. See, if you hire a credit repair, that's okay, but understand what they're supposed to do for you. Okay, license bonding, make sure you get a copy of their license and their bond, and make sure you're going to be protected because you're spending some good money. You're spending taxable money to pay for a service you expect the service to be done. Got it? Because what we don't want to do is hurt our family. I'm a firm believer God, family, money. Money, I don't love money, but I know how to get billions, okay? Billions and billions. I've done it my whole life. Now I write checks for millions of dollars on radio and TV for the last 50 years, if you don't know that. And what happens is every one of you can learn to play the game if you want to. So understand, we're going to look at credit validation verification process, okay? We're going to remember one thing, credit repair, if they do repair, that's okay. But they have to be licensed and bonded. And they got to quit saying 30%. I wrote the rules in 77 for TRW, and it's never been 30%. So here's my 10 right here. Here's my 50. What happens is the 29% rule. It's always 29%. So we wanted a margin of 29% below. The goal is to get it to about 10%. The next thing is understand when they say 30, that means it's in the yellow. We don't want to be in the yellow, okay? If we do this correctly, what we get to do is understand how to play the game. Now let's go back to how it got started. It got started because mommy signed the SS5 form. Mommy signed a form when you were born at the hospital. Okay, she agreed with this form, SS5, with the government, our government. Our government measures us by numbers, okay? That's how it is. Numbers never lie, only people do, okay? So mommy filled out the SS5 form, it's right here. All right at the top, it says SS5. Understand SS5. For me, when I went to the Social Administration Department, I wanted to know, or you the IRS? Because the SS5 form is on the IRS list of forms. They said no. Well, the reality is that didn't make any sense. So what happens? So the SS5 form that mommy signed to get the application for Social Security card is right there. The Social Security card is right here. Okay, understand? So what you did for you is very simple. Mommy gave you this card at 14 to 16, maybe 17 years old. The card has been issued to you, but it's basically, as it says, established for this person. This allows our government to bond us for $35 million apiece. If you have bad credit or you want your credit to be better, you look at the Fair Lending Act, the Fair Credit Reporting Act. What do you get to do? Let's understand what happens next. We're going to do a validation verification process. I'm going to show you how they're supposed to remove negative credit for you, or you can do it yourself as well. It's a validation credit validation verification process. I wrote the rules and tools, so I know how to reverse bad credit pretty easy. But understand what happens, okay? So the form here is very simple. I wrote a book when I actually got done called Prove It or Remove It. Now, this here says sign the card and ink if you're an adult. It says do not sign till you're 18 or have a job, whatever is earlier, okay? Now it says also, understand, you have to realize one thing. If your credit sucks, you can actually reverse the process under the Fair Lending Act, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, if you choose to. If you choose to. But again, what the goal would be very simple is understand the form, because you can reverse process of bad credit. In the link tree, you'll find the SS5 form as an example, okay? Now, watch what happens. You actually got the card from mommy. You got your job. You're a W-2 employee. When you put it on the application, you gave permission to the employer to tax your paycheck. So I want you to understand how this works and quit scrolling and pay attention and tap the screen, basically share the live, and DM me right away. I'm going to show you how you can use the Fair Lending Act to literally go back and do a validation or a credit validation verification process to remove the negative credit. If you want to remove it, it's up to you. I want to show you how it works and how to connect your dots. Is that okay? So let's understand something. You gave permission, all right, got your job, W-2 employee, they tax your paycheck, you get the leftover. Nobody explains this to us, and what I want to do for you, I want to explain the rules and tools foundation, then I want to get you a $1 million company. I'll guarantee that as well. I'll get you the $1 million company, and I'll do all the work for you as well. So I've been doing this for 50 years, having fun with people and changing them into what's called a puppet master. So again, your paycheck was taxed, you got the leftover, and said, where's my money? Nobody explained that to you. You thought you're going to get $1,000 check, but it's basically it's 728 instead. So you check it 728. Honey, they took my money. I went home. Where's my money? Ay, ay, ay. Now, watch what happens. Okay, they took your paycheck. No problem. This is a form I need you to master. I want you to master the form. Okay. So Christy, I want you to understand as I tell everybody else. Here's Kim. Thank you. Thank you. Here's Rick. Understand what happens. If we master this form, SS4, there's 26 ways to use it and not abuse it. If you'd write that down, Taylor, please write it down, please. Okay, let's understand. All right, here's Tony. Okay, fantastic. I love that. It's very good. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, if we master the SS4 form, there's 26 ways to use it and not abuse it. So let's write that down. 26 ways. Let's write it down. Come on, Ronnie. Come on, Ronnie. Write it down. 26 ways. Here's KW. Okay, fantastic. KW, moving forward. Okay, great. 26 ways to use it, not abuse it. So that means this form is a universal form. Universal what? Form. So what happens is very simple. Can I call Lawrence today, Ray? Yes, you can. But remember, he won't be here till he gets here at 7:30 because he works. Then we have 3 shifts. Lawrence works from 7:30 to 5. Okay, we have a 6 o'clock. We have a 7:30, 8:30 shift. Okay, when they come in. So let's go back to this. Okay. Now, every one of you understand, if we have a problem bringing the pain home, there's no reason to do that. Please understand something. All right, banks do not bankrupt. All right, they bankrupt divisions. They're called divisions. They're called basically subsidiaries. They're called branch numbers. Hey Jay, how you been? Okay, I haven't seen you for a little bit. Okay, so what do? The banks last year bankrupt 22,000 locations. How did they do that? Their parent company has a branch called Tax ID. Tax ID. So if we look at the Fair Credit Reporting Act, Fair Lending Act, we can actually remove bad stuff and we put ourselves back on track today. We don't have to bring the pain home. We never had to. If you master this form, 26 ways to use it, not abuse it. Now, when I started Helping Hand Industries a long time ago, we got 100,000 credit cards in the mail. Now, remember something, what happened to all of us, if it depends when you were born. All right, 70s and 80s, credit cards came in the mail and said all you had to do one thing is what? All you had to do is what? Literally, okay, initiate the card. Hey, bro, working, and I personal and still, all right, here, boss. Fantastic. All right, remember something. Some of you are going to get to the process, you move forward, then you slow down. Then you do this. All right, I'm online all the time. Keep in mind, I'm going to be very consistent, have been for 50 years, 6 days a week. I'll hold your hand. We will sing Kumbaya. Okay? I'll make sure you get there. But I'm also going to yell and scream sometimes once in a while. So, yeah, please. I'm going to treat you like you're 2 years old. Is that okay? See, like the Mindy here. Mindy's great. I love Mindy. She's fantastic. She's a moderator. She helps us and do things. But Mindy had no credit. She had authorized user for her husband. What happens? Very simple. She'll tell you the story. Card. You got her at American Express recently because of the what? The corporation. All right, 60,000 paid over time limit. So we got to realize one thing. We look at the applications to get a process and a goodie. The goodie is very simple. I want goodies all the time. So let's understand what is a goodie. A goodie is something we as a division, as a process, and maybe we want to get some goodies as well, but it's up to you. As we do this process, these are goodies. Okay? You can verify that I became a corporate billionaire at basically literally at 21 years old. Can I sign up for credit card with the tax ID, not with personal SSN? Yes and no. Okay, Hunter, understand. I want you to understand yes or no. Let's go back to your question. Let's understand what happens. Let's say that we turn around and we got basically this SS4. Okay. Now, if you listen carefully, what she asked the question, can I get an application for credit without an SS4, SSN? Let's search your card. If you had a division of yourself, okay, let's write down division of me to answer your question. I have a credit debt. Now I can help that. Can you help that? Well, I can help you basically look at the Fair Lending Act, Credit Repair Act, and put you back on track as well, Tony. No problem. Our department can help you. That's called Paralegal Department, their legal team. Now let's watch what happens. Come on. I want to answer your question. If we look at this form right now, okay, it says entity, it says individual person. You see, or individual person. So if you had your LLC with your tax ID and your bank account, that's okay. Your LLP, your C Corp, your nonprofit, your PC, that's okay too. What happens is now you should have entities. See, rich and famous people don't do what you do. You're trying to run a business as a parent company. They don't do that. No one does that besides you're trying to what, invent the wheel? See, they have the entities. Rich and famous people own companies. That's what the goal is. They own companies. If you turn around and put your name there on that form, that would be a division of me. So write down division of me, please. A division of me allows me to basically do two things. A, to register a building, register a car, or build credit. There's three ways you could have that. You could have three divisions of myself, okay? What does this mean? If you had a division of yourself today, and we went out the American Express application, because you asked the question, I have to go to another presentation, okay? Let's understand what happens, okay? Let's understand what we're trying to do, accomplish the goal, because I want to make sure we answer the question. It's very important of all us to understand answers and questions, because what happens? This form here will show you flat out how a tax ID doesn't have an inquiry to get an Amex card. So the Amex card for Platinum card right here, okay, I would basically apply it's my parent company or my division with tax ID. But if I have a tax ID for me, or that's me, okay, understand, division of me, I can guarantee that application. Okay, so there's no inquiry anyway. So that to answer your question, could you do it with that SSN? Yes, but in most cases, you're going to want to use that anyway. Okay, what happens? What happens? But very simple. So, Chris, let's understand. The goal would be to understand how to play the game to win. Again, just to answer that questions on a different presentation. So, what do we get to do? We get to play the game. We get to win the game of business. Understand what we're trying to do. Let's master that form because literally there's 26 ways to use it, not abuse it. So, what happens? Your parent company, maybe it's an LLC, LLP. Let's write them down for the heck of it. There's an LLC and LLP. They're not corporations, by the way, but they're basically allowed tax ID. The LLP and LLC have a problem because they have basically this 15.3% employment tax. See, because they're not corporations. They're just limited liability companies. Now, if you look at a C Corp, it is a corporation. S Corp is a corporation. Nonprofit is a corporation. And a PC is a corporation. So we look at the law is very simple. It's going to give us the ability to say it's a legal person. See, right here. So a corporation as a legal person may sue or be sued. Again, it's entitled to a credit file. If we did this correctly, so break it down, chapter 18. If you have an LLC, LLP, all right, it's not a basic corporation. It is a sole proprietor, all right, turned into a what? An LLC, limited liability company. In other words, they fed them off sole proprietor in the first place. That's why they have a 15.3% unemployment tax. And a lot of silly people say your employees, your kids, blah, blah, bunch of crap. I don't like it because it's crap. I'm just going to tell you the rules and tools. Chapter 18 of the law book, public record, right here, right here. Okay, it's the legal person, right there, right there. Come, take a picture. Hell, I learned this as a kid. It may sue or be sued. So a C corporation is a corporation, so it doesn't talk about the 15.3% unemployment tax. See, they don't have that issue at all, at all. They don't talk in the S Corp. the nonprofit of the PC. Again, what do we get to do? See, the reality, unfortunately, our personal credits like this, it's kind of sucks, and you hire credit repair. But you could actually do a validation verification process to reverse their bad credit if you choose to. It's not easy. So understand, if you want to take your credit cards today, we look at the utilization first. We have to. See, when I helped set up the system in 1977 as a consultant for TRW, it was very simple. I wanted to make sure I understood how to get this done. Did the Amex under EIN, they want the basically the lift, Nick Lexus, okay, and to guarantee. Can you explain? Well, sometimes based on the validation of when you do the application, they might want to look at it in reverse of the hold on LexNexis, okay? But again, that's okay too. So I told you you can go get it different ways. Again, a division of myself can do that because you put your social security number there. They're wanting you to do that. If you did it the other way, it actually works too. But again, based on how you do the application, most people do applications wrong in the first place. If I did it, well, you might have that as well because I'm guaranteeing. No, they're reviewing you. That's what it is. So let's understand what happens. So that is basically Aaron. So Aaron, let's understand. Understand? We can break it down for you as well. Get a call with me, get a blueprint, and let me look at the credit file for you as well. See, every one of you can have a phone call with me, called a blueprint call if you want to. I can line you up every which way you want. I can also make sure your corporation does over $1 million a year easily. But that's just what I've done for 50 years. Every one of you could change your life today if you choose to. Let's go back to this. The oldest card is on the history. That's what we did in 1977. Oldest card. Now, this is TRW. It stood for basically Thomas, Ramo, and Woolworths. They made bicycle parts, El Segundo, California. And then they basically want to get information business. That's what they did. Hey, Fred, how you doing today? Love to love. Isn't that fun? Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, tap the screen for me. Why don't you do that, please? Tap that screen for me. All right, share the love, share the love. DM me in the corner. Go ahead and DM me. Because I'll get back with you. Our people will do it. My team will. So as everyone here will help you. From there, you can follow as well. So again, what do we have to do? So understand, the oldest credit card is what we came up with. Okay, I'm one of the consultants for them, no problem. The next thing I came up with the 29% rule. So here's our problem. You thought your credit card for 10,000 is 10,000. It's not. I appreciate your information so far. Well, Hunter, it's up to you if you appreciate it or not. I hope you do. God gave me the brain to give to you if you pay attention. I'll take the blueprint he gave me because I created millions and billions to get you the same process if you want to. But let's give the thanks to God versus me. I'm just his vehicle. That's all I am. God is great. I'm just the vehicle to help you understand. He gave me recall. He gave me an IQ of 203, and I rhyme all the time, and I stutter once in a while too. That's just the way it works. But again, what I did for me is I created Car Finder when I was 12 and a half years old. So if you look up this here from here, it's very simple. It's called Winning the Credit Game. I wrote this at 14 years old, if you don't know that. Learned that too. But I created my first billion at 21 because it was fun. So understand if you want to play and learn the rules and tools, you learn from the guy that set up the system, create rules and tools all for the last 50 years, even division process. But let's go back and say, God, thank you, Jesus, because he gave it to Ray Reynolds to give you if you pay attention. You're here for a reason today, if you quit scrolling. So here's 10. It's not 10,000. You want it. Let's go shopping, honey. Let's go to dinner. No, stop. It's not a card for 10,000. It's a card for what? $2,900. Let's understand the rules and tools. This card says 10,000 limit, but you don't take it to 10,000. But you did that. You expect, oh yeah, I just go spend 10,000. No. I'm allowed to spend $2,900. That's all I'm allowed to spend. If I do that, I'm in the green. Green. Understand? Green. Always green. If I spend 3,000 on the card, I'm now in the yellow. Then from there, $50,000 or 50% of it, it's in the red. We designed this in 1977, by the way, if you pay attention. So you understand, debt, you can go back to the debt under the Fair Collections Practice. It's in the link tree. Come on. This basically works crazy. It's what it says. Okay, that's what it is. Fine. In the link tree, you'll find that Fair Debt Collections Practice Act because you wrote the word debt. You also find what's called basically what? All right. It's basically the rebuild your credit. Sorry, I stutter once in a while. See, my brain gets going too fast, and that's okay. So we have the Fair Credit Reporting Act in the link tree, the Fair Debt Collections Practice Act, Debt Crisis Intervention. So if you have debt, get a copy of the Debt Crisis Intervention. It's free. These are free things for you. It's in the link tree. So sometimes my brain goes too fast, but that's just the way God made me. If you can deal with that, you can deal with all kinds of stuff, okay? Because I like to get you $1 million of credit. So again, we'll go back to this. It's 10, but I can only spend $2,900. That's all I can spend. If I spend more than that, my score drops. Yeah. Here's my 50,000 on credit right here. Okay. So what happens? Very simple. I'm sorry. Grab my wife's card. Here's my card. See, this is in fun. See, my wife and I don't have joint credit. That's only for dumb people. We're not dumb. So here's her 50. Here's my 50. Got it so far? All right, it's just a venture. Okay. Let me move my finger. There it is. Okay. So guess what? Here's my card. Here's the card. See, we have identical credit because it's ideal situation. So my 10 and my 50. Let's make sure it's mine. Okay, there's mine. So there's my 10 and my 50. All credit basically fluctuate but two. So let's write it down. If we look at the rules and tools, what they actually called it based in 77, all right, in that meeting with TRW became a spirit. TRW became a spirit in 96. Understand the number one out there. Number one is spirit. So what happens is very simple. They called it back then Ray's Rules because I came with a bunch of rules and they nicknamed it Ray's Rules. Okay? So what happens very simple. So here's my 50, here's my 10. I can't use more than 29% on the card. If I do, I will drop my score, get stuck, can't get any more. That's what most of you did to yourself. You dropped your score, you got stuck, you can't get any more. The bottom line is what you did to yourself. How do I get a new credit started and I have old credit closed? All right, be analyzed. All right, today at 2 o'clock, go to the analyzation class. Okay, let us analyze your credit. My legal team will do that for you. So again, we analyze you, we verify everything, and we maybe do a credit validation for you. So we could actually prove it or remove it if you want to. But again, if you have a debt, you doesn't let you off the hook of your debt. You're not here to rip off your credit. Understand that. So the bottom line is this, okay? So basically, all right, I'm in OKC. It doesn't matter if you're on planet Earth. I'm going to help you. Planet Earth, got it? I help people international. Well, I got clients in Canada, okay, all the time. International. I work with Cook Island, Island of Man, Panama. You probably never heard of Island of Man, basically Cook Island at all. I work with things international as well. So what do we do? All cards fluctuate. Did you write it down? But two. I lost my job today. What do I do? You don't panic. I go to my dashboards. I call my creditors. I increase my limits on every card. I have to buy time. It's better to have more credit than you need than not enough. I buy time. That's my goal. So what do? I don't panic. I increase my limits to buy time. Time, money, and credit. These two cards don't fluctuate. Write it down. And American Express, or gold and platinum cards, do not fluctuate. Okay, what does that mean? They don't fluctuate at all. So when I have these cards in my hand, American Express says unlimited, up to $1 million. But again, if you use more than $25,000 on a card, they'll put you in a financial review anyway. So it's kind of like a double standard. They kind of stretch the truth a little bit. Now, American Express is going to offer you 99 cards. So let's write down. All right, Eddie, write it down. Come on, Judith, do the same thing. You were here yesterday as well, so understand. All right, here's basically Neba, okay? Oh, if I screwed up, please forgive me, please. Here's Eddie, here's George, okay? Now, American Express, because of the Fair Lending Act, offer you 99 cards. 99, okay? So the Fair Lending Act, they offer you 99 cards, they're allowed to. Every card you get personally, you could ask 99 cards, but you don't want to do that because you don't want people to hurt you as well. I want to basically buy a laundromat, dry cleaners, and have bad credit. Well, then the LLC, I have an LLC, okay. Well, the LLC would have a division to buy the laundromat. I would line up the escrow for you, and I'd build the credit from another division to guarantee division and credit for that while you solve your personal shitty credit. Well, I say that loud for bad credit, okay? Sorry, I got to touch. Can't see that word, okay. All right. These don't fluctuate. What does that mean? If I have a bad day and I have an emergency, I'm going to jack these suckers up. If it takes me a year to find a job, I'm using these and I'm using and abuse them. As long as I maintain the payment, I can max them out to $1 million. My credit score would never drop. These drop, these don't. These drop, these don't. Got it so far? So my wife and I have the same credit, all right, because it's at 846 right now. The other day was an 847, kind of fluctuates. So here's her credit, here's my credit. We don't have joint credit because that's only for dumb people. Okay, all right, they're not dumb because you don't want joint credit at all. Yes, writing always, sir. Good morning, all right, beautiful people. Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning, Judith. Okay, again and again. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. All right, so let's do this. Let's put our personal credit on track and let's get you a 750 score. Okay, all right, Ronnie, is that okay with you too? So Judith as well. So what do we get to do? We're going to get you that 750 score if you allow me to do this, or you can do it yourself. If you want to do it yourself, it's in the book called Winning the Credit Game. Okay, it's very simple. In winning the credit game, you have validation, verification process. You actually have all the laws to do this as well. That's the reason I wrote the book. I want you to understand how to put it back on track. I want you to understand you can dispute to your creditors if you want to do it yourself too. Credit repair companies, they have to be licensed and bonded, and they got to quit saying 30%. It's always been 29%. I don't understand dumb, da da dum dum. Dispute to the credit bureaus, okay? So if you want to process the disputes to creditors and credit bureaus, remember, creditors, you need validation verification form. It's on page 10. Well, I want you to make sure you understand exactly what can be done if you want to remove your bad credit. But it doesn't let you off the hook, okay, at all on your credit cards, because if you owe a debt, pay the debt. Don't be a crook. In the link tree, you'll find debt crisis intervention. It's basically a book I wrote years ago too to help you if you're in debt. Okay, hell yeah. Then the credit, airlines, vacations, and points. Well, I don't go into points. I don't care about points. I care about foundation, income, and taking care of your family first. Then we have the bonus points. That's okay too. Bonuses are great. Now, here's the form. It's verification validation, okay? This allows you flat out to validate everything you're trying to do, and the form's right there on page 10. Now, if you get this book here, it's very simple. You're going to find out I'm a guy not full of crap. There's part of my Lamborghini collection. I had 21 cars in the car collection, 20 cars worth about $8 million because it's fun stuff, okay? So I'm in your program and we'll get Blueprint in 2 weeks. Fantastic. A blueprint is you and me on the phone for an hour, are you going through past, present, future. But keep in mind, if you're married, please have your spouse there too. Please, I want to make sure we're on the same page. I'm going to re-blueprint you, but I want you to realize something right now. Credit repair, it's okay, all right, as long as they're bonded and registered to the Attorney General's office and say 29%. If they're not registered to the Attorney General's office, please understand, Federal Trade says it's fraud. Keep in mind for yourself what you get to do, okay? All right, it's called the HR 999. Get a copy of that, please, okay? So the goal today would be, let's put our credit back on track. That would be the goal. If the Fair Lending Act, write it down, Fair Lending Act, allows a creditor like American Express to give you 99 cards, you can actually reverse the process of bad credit. Fair Credit Reporting Act. There's 2 acts to look at out of the 12. When we take our SS5 that mommy did for you, again, I want you to understand this. She connected that dot. Mommy was happy she had a baby. It was you. Congratulations, you came to the world to have some fun. Mommy signed the form that allowed the IRS to bond us for 35 million apiece, up to 35 million apiece. Mommy gave you the card called Social Security card right here. This is the application. In the link tray, I want you to get a copy of SS5. In the link tree, you'll get a copy of the SS5 today and understand how to connect your dots. Is that okay? Thank you for joining the fan club. All right, do me a favor, please tap the screen, everybody. Share me, share me, share me. And what do you get to do? You get to have some fun and follow me, because I can help more people like you. Let's help the world. We had the Ray Reynolds movement in 2009, by the way, with basically 29, or it's actually 39 million millionaire puppet masters, 39 million. They all had $1 million company. I gave it to them. I showed them how to play it. Okay. This card here that you signed at 18, or you got a job, mommy gave it to you earlier. So mommy gave you the card, or you had a job. You went to the employer, you gave them the card. All right, no, you gave them what? You did the application. The moment you wrote down your number on the application, listen very carefully, you gave the employer, as a W-2 employer, permission to tax your paycheck. So mommy's signing the form, transferred to you, you gave permission to the employer. They tax your paycheck. You thought you're getting a $1,000 check. Instead, you got $728. Okay. Once again, if we don't scroll, we pay attention, you could change your life if you want to. So don't carry with you. Do not base use for ID purposes. Do not laminate. From there, there's that card. Now, remember something. The SS5 form in Linktree shows you the SSN, 1040 tax return. This means you're taxed on everything you do, tax, and probate. If you have a house, it can offset that and we give you your money back they took from your paycheck. If you have a house payment, okay? That's what they do. It's very simple. As we play this game, we play to win. So what do we get to do again and again? So if you pay attention today, house payment recycles paycheck. Write it down. House payment recycles paycheck. What if I only have pay but have never filed a tax return. Well, I would basically do what's called basically in the IRS has a 656 form. If you've never hunter ever filed tax return, okay, and that's not a good thing. But again, what happens? They have a 656 form on their dashboard that actually gets you to a point that you can look and go backward and start you over. And that's what I would do. We have to file tax returns. We have no choice. Okay, again, what I want you, but it's going to be up to you. I can't force you. You're an adult. Do what you want to do. Hey, Champ, how you doing? Here's Jimmy too. Jimmy's fantastic. What do we get to do? Okay, if I look at my SS4, now this is how I get a paycheck. I have never had a paycheck for 40 years. Okay, in 40 years, I've never got a paycheck. Rich and famous people do not get paychecks. All money is filtered. Understand the word filter to SS4. 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 Understand? So if all the money is filtered to SS4, SS4 again, as I said, write down 26 ways to use it, not abuse it. I explained this to Ted Turner a long time ago, no problem, because I set up Helping Hand Industries, and that's what I did. Helping Hand Industries, very simple. When I set that up, it cost me 10 bucks. So in the link tree, if you want a nonprofit corporation, like in California, it's $30. Okay, so simple. $10 years ago, now it's 30 bucks. So if we look at the link tree, we can get a copy of that. You can also get a copy of an SS4 form. 26 ways to use it, not abuse it. What happens is very simple. So we look at the form and dissect the form. The company here, company's right here. The SS4 is an application for employee identification number, EIN. I'm sorry, nobody on TikTok explains this to you, and they should, every one of them, because there's not a real coach there anyway. I'm going to give you the full blueprint. It says entity. If you wrote down the word entity, you'd write down 18. See, numbers have never lied to me, only people do. What does this mean? If I have 18 divisions into my LLC, I now have $100,000 of income per month if I do it the right way. 18 divisions, that's all it takes. So if we do this correctly, what happens? Okay, here we have, let's say, bad idea. Okay, 360, that's cute. Okay, no problem. Here's Daryl, there's Darren, or we get to play. I have these good people. So if we pay attention today, and we understand filtering the money to SS4, no tax to do till we're profitable. No tax to do what till we're profitable. Borrow money is not taxable. This is 150,000 line of credit from Bank of America, Chase Bank, U.S. Bank, Wells Fargo. If we did this correctly, for instance, B of A, one tax ID, 18 divisions, they'll hand you 18 checkbooks. 18 checkbooks. That entitles you up to $2.7 million of credit if you did it my way, but it's up to you as well as we play this game. I will teach you how to play. I'll do all the work for you. I'll be online with you 6 days a week and have some fun. If you wanted 46 bank accounts, you could have that too. Bank of America will give you a bank account, all right, per division with one tax ID, with one tax ID. What entitles us to daisy chain credit. So every credit card you get for the parent company asks for 18 more. Simple. It's called daisy chaining. If we broke this down, all right, company name right here, that's your LLC. Write it down, LLC, LLP. They're not corporations, understand. They're limited on companies, fed off Social Security, or basically what happens, they have an unemployment problem. The LLC and LLP talk about 15.3% unemployment tax because they're not corporations. Got it so far? But again, that's okay because you have all these silly people lying to you and say, let's have your children work there, your wife, your dog, your cat, and your fish. Silly things. Now, on a corporation, understand what happens, very simple. If we broke down the law is very simple. A corporation is a legal person right there. It's right there. It's right here. So I'm going to connect your dots for you with you. So if I have a corporation, it may sue or be sued. Corporation has an SS4 per entity. You do the LLC too, but you got that unemployment problem. Okay, but again, all right, most LLCs should convert to S corp anyway. All right, so what do we do? Now it says company name right here. It says division name. It's entity. See entity? If you dissect the form, there's 26 ways to use it, not abuse it. I had explained this to Ted Turner years ago. It says or individual person. If you had your name right there, you could create a division of you. You should have 3 divisions of you. See, you don't have to hurt your credit and go, stop the crap. That's what you do all the time, unfortunately. You see, using your credit to start your business, I'll give you that. It's in the link tree as well, any corporation you want. I'll give you that too. Here's Jay. Okay, Jay, how you doing today? Thanks for being a guest today. Have some fun. All right. So in the link tree, I get an SS4, SS5, and I connect my dots. I build my foundation so I don't bring the pain home. You're named there. You could have 3 divisions of you. What does that mean? You could have a division to be the register of your car. You can have a division of you to sign a lease of a building. You can have a division of you to build credit. Again, 3 choices. It's up to you as well. Hey, when I click your account, I can't click it on the link tree. Well, after everyone else is clicking, I don't know. DM me instead if you have a problem, okay? Let me make a copy of this real quick because that way I can give it to the team and find out if there's any issue. They can double check that too. But they won't be here till 6 o'clock, okay? So if there's a difference, everyone else will have no problem, but we'll figure that out. All you have to do is DM me. We'll get back to you. Follow, share, and help me help you. Is that okay? All right, so here's Stephen J trying to help you as well. Okay? Try it from a computer. He's telling you not to use your cell phone. There you go. Hey, Jay, thank you. You see, we got so many people helping us. It's great. I love it. I've been on TikTok now 29 weeks. I had to get used to it because there's no real coach there. Nobody's giving you the whole blueprint like I can give you. But I've done this for 50 years. Why not? It's fun stuff. Okay. So if you have 3 divisions of you, write it down. Divisions of you. Remember, company names right here. That's your first one. Divisions and entities right here. Entity. 18 divisions create $100,000 of income per month. 18 divisions. Understand that. If you want numbers not to lie to you, they don't. Only people do. If you have 3 divisions of yourself, it says or individual person right here. It's a universal form. If you broke it down, 26 ways to use it, not abuse it. The division of you, 3 of them. A division to have a lease of a car. Car. Liability to the division. The lease of signing a building. Or at least of this building here. I sign a division of me. I can build credit to a division of me. Hey, Elvis, how you doing? Oh, I got Elvis on the boat. What can I say? All right, I can do the live. My ears will too. Isn't that fun? We get to play. His name is Elvis. I love that. Elvis is, I'm an Elvis fan. Okay, 3 divisions of myself. I don't have to bring the pain home like you, and I don't want you to do it anymore. Now, look at the form again. Let's look at the next part of the form. Banking and credit purposes. Right there, right on the form, banking and credit purposes. If I choose to have a division, all right, tax ID, I can create a credit file. This means very carefully. That means a corporation has an Experian, Treasury, and Equifax. Each division has the same thing. So each division can have its own Experian, Treasury, and Equifax. In 1987, I wrote the rules for TRW to create divisions of corporation. If you looked at right now today, all right, Experian business, Equifax business, all right, TransUnion business, you would have a credit file. So what do? We break it down to understand how we play this game to win. Remember, if we look at SS4 right here and SS5, we compare the two. So, Bill, I want you to look at this. Very simple. I want you to look at this, Eddie, as well, because here's Ronnie again. Thank you, thank you. So the SS5 is tax, and probably when we're gone. That kind of sucks. It's basically tax. Okay, I don't like that. I don't want to be taxed in everything I do. So if I have a division or corporation, filter it into tax ID, no taxes due till I'm profitable. They've even sent express, all right, your appreciation. Okay, thank you, thank you. I appreciate all that. See, I'm learning TikTok, guys. I got to be honest with you. It's 29 weeks. All right, people helping me as well. I got almost 76,000 followers. It's great. All right, again, I have to get used to TikTok. I'm sorry. I've not seen one real coach on TikTok yet. I see a lot of silly people with their caps backwards and their t-shirts and blah, 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 and F your grandma and all this silly stuff. I don't like it. I have to get used to it. But since there's people I can help, then I'm going to take the time to help them, okay? Like every one of you, that's very simple. So again, what do? The SS5 right here, okay, right here, it's very simple. It's going to tax everything you do. If I have an SS4, anything received in a corporation or division process, I don't have to pay tax till I'm profitable. So understand. So let's write it down, Joe. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing? Blueprint call. Well, the reality is I love blueprint calls. They're fun. See, a blueprint call is me talking about your past, present, and future. The goal is to understand with your husband or wife or whatever. It's hello, hello, hello. How you doing? So a blueprint call with me on the phone is an hour. Make sure you plan 1 hour at least, because what happens is very simple. We have to realize that hour is going to help you past, present, and future. If we have a past problem, let's say it's an IRS problem, there's ways to solve the problem. If we filed a bankruptcy, there's ways to seal it and get rid of it anyway. The next thing is we have to think about, did you mess up Chase and American Express? You can actually seal your record if you want to. There's certain ways to do things. But again, what do we do today? We got to focus. S is for, all right, it's not tax to you profitable. All right, you use borrow money to finance your business versus stealing from the family. Most of you take your money from you to start the business. I'll give you that, but do not take your taxable paycheck to finance your business. That's called dumb, da, da, dumb, 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 dumb. You're not dumb. You follow dumb sometimes, but I understand. So we took American Express card as well. They offer you 99 more cards, 99. One card can get you a sister card, a division card, an expense card, or another card as well for employee. It's up to you as well. You can basically have fun with these cards and you can create literally $1 million of credit just on the Amex card by itself. Remember, corporation's a legal person. That's our ultimate goal to understand. We break it down because you have your LLC, LLP situation. May sue or be sued. Understand? As we play this game to win. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Bobby, good morning. Okay, how you doing today? So again, what happens? Most of us, all right, have messed up our credit here. Now understand, men, listen very carefully. You have basically ran out of money 10 times and brought the pain home 10 times. Ladies, you've done it 4 times. Statistics never lie, numbers don't lie. So, man, you've done it 10 times that you didn't have enough money to finance the business, but you keep trying, which is good. Always try. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. Glad to find you. Well, glad to find you, Sam. Okay, what do we have to do? Sam, I'm going to give you a whole blueprint. I'm going to make sure you don't bring the pain home again. Sam, I'm going to make sure you have a division process, and there's the ducks and the sheep. So understand, they call me the Godfather of credit for a reason because I built 60 billion of credit for my clients over the last 50 years and myself. I've also incorporated 3 presidents in the United States of America, 3 of them. Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers and Angels, by the way. So you might want to quit scrolling and pay attention to a real coach. I also turned around flat out. Is that what I do? I was the coach coaching the coaches for Dave Delgado, Russ Dalby, and what happens, Carlton Sheets years ago. So again, if you listen very carefully, I'll get you to the point you finance your business and the dream. If your credit sucks, okay? All right, I had a website called mycreditreportsucks.com and people didn't like it at the time. Nowadays they'd probably enjoy it. It's simple. So we take the credit you today, Fair Lending Act, because we want to make sure the corporation builds our future, and we take care of our past and quit screwing it up. We look at utilization on cards again, 29% rule. They fluctuate, they don't. Simple. Maintain an 850 score. If we look at the Fair Lending Act to understand something, we can do this form called credit report. This is credit report validation verification. So understand, under the Fair Lending Act, you can do this process to remove bad credit, but it does not let you off the hook. If you want a copy of the forms, get winning the credit game. This will break down debt crisis intervention, how to credit to the credit bureaus. It will give you all the rules and tools you need, and basically debt crisis intervention as well. By the way, that part of it is in the link tree for free for you. Debt crisis intervention is right there in the link tree. The other thing is it's the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act there too. Hey Nick, how you doing today? So let's understand, if you want to rebuild your credit, maybe get the book or hire a company, as long as they're licensed and bonded, okay? So what happens? We take all the rules and tools. It quotes every law step by step, how to reverse the process. But I want you to focus on Fair Lending Act, Fair Credit Reporting Act, okay? Those are the most important ones to look at today because that's what happens. So every one of these letters in here, you can rewrite them, put your name on them, and have some fun as well. So you can actually rebuild your credit as well if you choose to. But it's a choice. It's like anything else. If we want to take care of ourselves, have to learn the knowledge, dispute to creditors and credit bureaus. In the book, you'll also find part of my Lamborghini collection. See, I have 21 cars in the car collection. They're not my cars. They belong to division process, okay? I created my first billion at 21. Do your homework and find out who I am. Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. I'm Dr. Reynolds, Pastor Reynolds, or Hey You. Got it so far? So you want to get a copy of the book. It's in the link tree as well. It's like 20 bucks. It's simple. We get to play the game to win. What is our goal? Let's reverse the process of bad credit. So I don't know if you want a goodie. Okay, this is one of the parts of the 2.2 billion in real estate. The guest house is 5,000. It's 3 stories. It has a karate studio. It has a racquetball as well. This is just one of the properties out of 2.2 billion. Okay, has the 12 garages and everything else, and there's 3 pools on the property. There's a pool inside the big house. There's one outside, and there's one also for the guest room on the stairs above, right there behind the what do they call it, easel or something. So what do we do? So if you want a goodie, let me know. I'll teach you how to do goodies. But again, goodies to me is like part of the car collection. Every car is a division of a corporation because we're allowed to do that. Every application for a loan, like $1 million car here, is tax ID. It's right there. So if you did it correctly, you could actually learn to buy a car at fleet price. See, unfortunately, what happens with all of you, your car is registered to you today. I'm sorry, that's the dumbest thing you ever did in your life. You're not dumb, you just follow dumb. So, okay, Lee, how you doing so far? All right, here's Lita Pole. All right, fantastic. Join the fan club. Tap the screen, tap the screen. It's fun. Now, here, understand. That's 149,000 AMG S55. Ay, 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 ay. No, no, no. Fleet price. See, today, if you had that corporation with the LLC, LLP, C Corp, nonprofit, and you had a division, listen carefully, you had a division with tax ID. Division with tax ID, you'd buy a car at fleet price. It's right there, Social Security card or tax ID. So I don't go to the dealership, you do that. Because what happens, you let them sweat you for 5 hours. You go to the dealership, they sweat you for 5 hours. They have this Isaac 8 report. I helped Reynolds and Reynolds years ago. That's the dashboard they use for all the finance and crap. Now, car dealerships are crooks. They lie. They lie so bad it's ridiculous. Cars are marked up 60% if you don't know this. The Isaac 8 report is a bunch of crap, okay? I joined your program yesterday. Fantastic. Let's have some fun, Tanya. Again, remember, class all weekend. Weekend, come on. Let's play all weekend. Today, there's a class at 2 o'clock about analyzation, okay? Thank you for joining the class. Tap the screen, share, share, share. And in case, follow, follow, follow. Help me get to that 100,000 followers, please. I don't understand what happens, okay? We get to take the application under tax ID. If you have a division under the corporation that's LLC, LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, the division would buy the car at fleet price. Okay, I will play. All right, that's fun. All right, Kylie, let's do that. And this, hey, this is cool, Gina. Okay, fantastic. Gina reminds me of the girl on Face Off. That was my ex-girlfriend, by the way, years and years ago. Okay, so what do we do? All right, so if I have a division for a what? Corporation or whatever piece you have, you can buy the car at fleet price. Fleet price. It is fleet price, tax ID, division. Write it down. Fleet price, tax ID, division. See, you should never buy a car under you because you do that, and unfortunately, what you do, you went to the car dealership. They sweated you for 5 hours. All right? You signed a piece of paper to let them run you crazy. Stop it. The moment you sign that application, above your signature, I want you to write down, repeat after me. I want you to write down, this allows one inquiry only. One inquiry only. Take a picture. Well, I don't like that. Stop. Then walk away. The moment you get up to walk away, they're going to be, oh, come back. Jack, come back. Oh, it's kind of fun. Come on. So what happens? When you put it, this allows one inquiry only. The reason they give you an inquiry is because they make $224 to screw you over. I mean, that's just the truth. They make $224 for every inquiry they give you to get and rip you off. Well, I'm sorry, we have to do that. No, you don't. They don't own the damn cars. It's very simple. I wish I knew that when I heard that, all right, before I understand. Now, that's not the problem with the car. The car is because it's registered to you. I'm sorry. All right, men, you brought the pain home 10 times. Ladies, it's 4. Statistics do not lie. You ran out of money. The car is fleet price, tax ID, division. Write it down. Fleet price, tax ID, division. The division's the duck and sheep. Write down this. Division is duck and sheep. Oh, wow, thank you. Wow, that's fun. I love that. This is great. So, division, understand, is a duck and a sheep. Write down division, duck and sheep, please. Okay? Erica, write down duck or sheep. It's a division. See, here's our problem today. I'm sorry, you do it your way. I don't like your way. I'm going to say my way works, your way sucks. Your way sucks. Okay, sorry. The car, you bump a car today at the grocery store. Then you have to shut up. Shh. You get out, you give your driver's license, insurance, registration, that's the rules. Unfortunately, it has your home address on. That's called dum-da-da-dum-dum. The address should be actually a mailing address versus your home address. You don't tell people where you work, and you don't tell your story about your life and all the goodies. I work during the day, blah, blah, shut up. That person's going to tell their friend and family, and someone's going to come rob your damn house. You got to learn to shut up. It's ridiculous. Unfortunately, you do that to yourself all the time. Now, watch what happens. That's fleet price tax ID division. If you bump a car today, This is what happened. Okay, what they're going to do, they're going to sue you. Not say the insurance company, the insurance going to take care of it. It's okay, right? No, it's not. See, the insurance companies there, all right, they don't take care of it fast enough. And when they sue you, they sue your spouse. Now you're about to pay home. You men just frustrated your wife, and she's going, ah! Never hurt your queen, ladies and gentlemen. Your wife is your queen. Never bring the pain home, gentlemen. You've done it 10 times. I will help you create $1 million to the corporation or LLC. I'll do the work. Hell, I'll build the credit for you. We'll knock off the crap you do every day. It's ridiculous. You will not run out of money again. You will plan the problem. You won't screw up anymore. Ladies, same thing for you. Again, you allow them to run your credit. I want you to sign the application right above it. Allows one inquiry. They get literally 224 to screw you over. Cars are marked up 60%. Their dealership doesn't even own the damn car. They don't own the car. They lie like a rug. They have this Isaac Egg report. It's a bunch of BS. If you want to buy at fleet price, tax ID division, it's very simple. Go to level 3 on Saturday. Saturday, level 3, I'm going to show you exactly step by step how to create a resolution under your organization to buy the car. I have to start a HVAC business. That should be a division. All right, 1 million of credit. Well, again, the HVAC, I'm sorry, I stutter, I go too fast sometimes. HVAC machine or business, that's a division because there's liability there as you service whatever you do. I'd like to teach you an alternative way as well if you allow me to, but it's up to you. So the car is fleet price, tax ID division. Instead of 149,000, I got it for 74,450. Okay, that's fleet price. It's like anything we do. If I want a race boat or yacht, I'm going to look at the goodie. Everything to me is a goodie, goodie, goodie. Write down goodie, please. Come on. This is under tax ID. These are divisions. The Ray Reynolds University right here. The largest UDOC in Huntington Harbor, my mansion, one of the mansions at the time, no problem. I have mansions in Big Bear, Havasu, Nellie, California, and Yerba Buena, and all these goodies. So I created my first billion in 21. If you want to play with me, you can learn to play. Now, what do? Bad credit. Ah! You see, if it's basically 650, it sucks. You can make it, how does it feel? It makes us feel like crap. Be back in control. Learn how to get this done. It's a fair lending act. Understand? The IRS rules and tools. It's basically past, present, future. So understand something. Every one of you have the ability to do this, okay? The queen of whatever. Okay, fantastic. Share, share, share. Okay? Add your friends and family. Share, share, share. Please help me get to that $100,000 followers right away. I've got 76,000 so far. I'd like to get to the 100,000. I hear I get a goodie. I get a goodie. I get a prize. So help me. Share, share, share. Tap the link. DM, and follow, follow. Please help me help you. The IRS, the bullies and the liars. This is what they are. What happens is past, present, future. Past, let's rebuild, look at it, how to do that. Present situation, do we have an LLC, LLP, C Corp, nonprofit, PC? All right, but what do you have? Simple. Foundation. If we did this correctly, I want you to do something for yourself. I want you to call a phone number to opt out on the national mailing list. Could you do that for me, please? Now, what happens is very simple. Your information is being sold on the dark web. That's how you get all the junk web, all the junk mail. Okay. If you turn around and call this number, you can opt out for 5 years or a lifetime. It's your choice. This was set up in the 70s and 80s by Harold Stokes, Ken Yarborough, and myself. It's a nonprofit organization. I have nothing to do with it at all anymore. Okay. A long time ago. What happens? If you call 888-567-8688. See, I'm going to give you rules and tools, foundation, and build you a $1 million company. I'm going to give you the full blueprint. Nobody gives you this. It's a bunch of crap out there. And I haven't found a real coach on TikTok anyway. Okay. So what happens? If I opt out for 5 years or a lifetime, it's your choice when you call it. Now, take your utility bills and your credit cards today and go paperless and automatic payment, please. Paperless, automatic payment. Now, for TRW, when I was a consultant in basically 1977 all through 87, before it became Aspirian, very simple. I came with what's called Fast Pay, Quick Pay. So guess what? Fast Pay, Quick Pay. The office isn't open until 6, okay? So calling doesn't do any good right now. It's only 4:16 in the morning. It's 4:16, okay? You can't ride up the Rolex, the haircut, everything else, and the wedding and all that crap, okay? All right? See, I created my first billion 21 to this fund. Numbers don't lie to me, only people do. That's how it works. Okay. So if I make sure my utility bills and my credit cards are automatic payment, now, auto pay, what happens? Very simple. I'm going to make an extra payment to my credit cards weekly. I'm going to make an extra payment every week for $10 or $20 weekly. I have to be at 29%. Eventually, I want to be at 10. You have to maintain a 10% utilization on cards to get corporate credit into the $1 million. Okay, if you do that correctly, millions and millions of dollars. My Amex cards are 100,000 each. Everyone says Ray Reynolds University. Here's $1.3 million. Okay, so if you want to play the game, here's $3 million on this one, this stack. Okay, I've been doing this all my life. It's kind of fun. If you want Chase cards, okay, literally, all right, basically have no interest rate up to 22 months. Each one of these is 50,000. We do that for you too. See, I'm going to build the credit for your company and your entities as well, if you allow me to. So what happens? That's fast pay, quick pay. All right, that's what you want to do. All right, now understand. When I wrote the rules and tools, remember, 1977, I'm the guy that wrote rules and tools. And what did I do? I created something else. I had to sign an NDA. So I couldn't tell anybody what I was doing. I was just a consultant for TRW. They became Aspire in 96. As this built itself, understand what happens. I wrote a book under a different, basically, another name just for the fun of it. I called it Prove It or Remove It, okay? Prove it or remove it. Simple. What happened? Eventually, I kept winning the credit game. What I wanted to do is help people. I realized that basically the credit bureaus are okay, there for inquiry based. And then the bottom line is they're going to be there to kind of make money off you. Well, what happened is Ken Yarbrough and I wrote a book in 87. Okay. From there is very simple. It's called file segregation. This is where you can take a tax ID, okay, and have an alternate credit file. And there's 3 of them. Division of me would allow you to sign the lease of a building. Division of me would have cars. Division of me, the third one would be on credit. It's your choice as well. So file segregation we set up, all right, back then. See, I met Ken when I was at Witness Protection, donating my time to it. Witness Protection, a long time ago. So what happens on the credit bureaus of Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, we had consumer debt management, all right, nonprofit, and consumer credit counseling. We had that for years on the credit bureaus for all of them. When I wrote the original Winning the Credit Game, I made it a red book because your credit's on fire. Simple. Then I turned it into a chess game because I'm a chess master at 13 years old. Nobody would play with me. Simple. I became the captain of the team at Owens Coast College at one time. It was kind of fun. Now, so if you want, you can basically get this book. All right, you can download the book. It's $20. It's simple. It'll give you the rules and tools you want. It's up to you. From here, let's understand what we did. We broke this down and came here. If you obtain your credit report today, analyzation. We do this for you if you want. If you want. Dispute method, okay? Alter dispute method, okay? Disputes with credit bureaus and creditors. Inaccurate items, okay. But again, remember the validation verification program under the Fair Lending Act reverses bad credit, but it doesn't lift you off your debt. You have to pay your debt. You have to pay your debt, okay? You can't be a crook. Now, there's a negotiation method, okay? It's in the book as well, how to remove it as well. Legal action method, take action from there. See, I established all these rules and tools in the late 70s and 80s for everybody. All these credit repair companies, all they're doing is taking the letters I put online, all right, and they're just repeating it, no problem, under federal law. But they're forgetting the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the Fair Lending Act. It's better to remove it from the employee, all right, employer, and it's also better to remove it from the creditor. The creditor, all these pieces, you connect your dots. So again, what do? It's how we created the form. Why I created the form is very simple. We got it approved by all 50 states. All right, very simple. Credit validation form. Credit reports validation verification process. So the procedures in the book, if you want to get the book. So the goal would be, hey, what do we do? Simple. You can rebuild your credit yourself or hire somebody, but make sure they're licensed and bonded and they know what they're talking about, please. Okay? Because understand, they keep saying 30%. I wrote the rules in 77, it's 29%. It has not changed, okay? So guess what? It has never changed, Clara. Thank you, thank you, thank you, the queen, okay? Fantastic. I love that here. We're having fun. DM me, share the live, tap the live, tap the live. All right, follow. Because I'm going to want to get to that 100,000 followers. I hear get a goodie. Now remember, that book's in the link tree. It's $20, okay? $19.99, okay? I've written 67 books so far. I have 40 books being edited right now. Now, I'm a person that's up every day at 1 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock, ready to go. That's me. I average 3 to 4 hours sleep. That's it. That's all I've ever needed in my whole life. So I'll do like the guy the other day. How do you do so much, Ray? God gave me the ability to do 10 times than the average person. That's how we play the game to win. So winning the credit game, if you want to copy, it's right there. Now, the next thing I want you to understand, for you to understand rules and tools. 1977, I wrote the rules and tools. They called it Ray's Rules and Tools. That's T or W. Became Experian 96. Okay. Now, if you want, for you, very simple. For $9.99, starting it right. There you go. It's in the link tree as well. This is going to give you every rule and tool as you do this. All right. So what happens is very simple. Can I pay anyone rent? I don't know what that means. Maybe you're trying to, what, get my leads or something. There's always some ding dong saying offering crap is crap, fraud people. Be careful, please. So what do we do? So as we do this correctly, all the different pieces, rules and tools, talks about your SS5 form, teach you how to play the game, teach you how to win, talks about Chase 524 rule, and how you build up the score up and away. You can buy the cars and fleet price as well. All the procedure you need, it's a good index book for you. It's $10, okay? We give it away pretty simple. It's $10. It's in the link tree as well. So the goal is very simple today. If we want to play the game, we don't want to play to win. So understand personal credit. Now, don't get mad at me, please, okay? You're going to see prenup and postnup. Prenup and postnup. You're going to see that. Because why? I want you to have a marriage agreement. If you don't have a marriage agreement, you're going to find out when they sue you, they sue her or him. That's how it works, okay? Now, understand for me, okay? Understand Queen, understand Bill, understand Judy, and Linda as well. What did I do? When I came back from coma, because I died at 5:41 on July 5th after taking my yacht out in the backyard. It was all over the news and everything else, and I'll show you the pictures as well. What did I do? Now I go after my goodies because they stole 3.7 billion. One of my tax guys stole 3.7 billion of structure, all right, for me because I died in the coma. He's a crook. Go back after the stuff. The auditor, it says, well, we're going to give you a bill for the auditing that we had to do. Now they also said they're going to give it to my wife. Here's David Kenner, at the time owns Death Row Records. You ever heard of them? David Kenner stands up and says, Mr. Reynolds has a prenup and a postnup. They pissed them off, the auditor. See, I have a marriage agreement for a reason. If I have a problem, I don't want her to get hurt. They sue me, they can't sue her. They sue her, they can't sue me. See, we have to have an agreement as a marriage because it separates liability. Unfortunately, you don't have that. You should. Be honest with you. My prenup and postnup says if I cheat, she gets it all. That's all it says. If she cheats, I get it all. Well, it's very simple. My first wife cheated. Okay, after 4 daughters. Okay, I got everything because it was on mine anyway. But I did give her 15,000 a week. Would you give a cheating wife 15,000 a week for 2 years? I did. That's what I did. Not everybody to complain. If people, everybody's damn opinions. I don't care. 15,000 a week for 2 years, no problem. I read the Bible, became a pastor, by the way. So it's Pastor Reynolds, Dr. Reynolds, or hey you. Very simple. And it says I should take her outside. What? Well, that's not legal. In the Bible it is, but okay, all right, whatever. So it's like anything. Let's break it down. Your house, whose name and what? Well, first of all, when you buy a house, it's escrow, close, homestead, trust. Most of you don't even know what a damn homestead is. I'll teach you that too. Irrevocable trust, by the way. You don't buy a house joint because that makes no damn sense. If a husband and wife buys a house as a married couple and they lose the house, now they have a 1099-C problem with the IRS. Now, not only do they have bad credit, they have an IRS problem. House should be bought by one person. Whoever wants to be the ducker sheep. Who wants to be the ducker sheep? Who wants to be the ducker sheep? Right? No sense. Okay, what happens? So if I buy the house, okay, escrow, close, homestead, trust, all right, my wife's part of the I hate that. I stutter, damn it. I don't know what God gave me that part. Irrevocable trust, but he did. I got an IQ of 203. I rhyme all the time. I stutter once in a while, and it really pisses me off. But I have recall too. Let's play my way because your way sucks. Isn't that terrible to say the truth? The trucking company's a division. Trucking company's a division. That's all we get to do. We get to do. Moses had the same problem. Yes, he did. But why? I don't like it. It's embarrassing. Oh, well. Thank you, Jesus. Father, let these people listen and learn, take the blueprint you gave me, and they apply it to themselves too, and never bring the pain home again. In Jesus' name, amen. God is good all the time. God is good all the time. House. Husband or wife, buy it. Escrow, homestead, close. Escrow, close, homestead, trust. Write down homestead. I'm going to teach you that as well. And then roll with trust. Car, name is a division, not you. Nobody should ever buy a car in their name in the first place because it's dumb, da da dum dum, dumb dumb. You bump a car, they sue you and your spouse. Now they rabbit hole the insurance company and what the attorney's going to suck out all your money. Those bloodsuckers, okay? House, car, house, car. We got to remember, house and car on credit reports don't show up in revolving as well. So what I did is I wrote a program for TRW again called basically what? All right, self-reporting. Experian's been screwing that up for 3 years now. TRW became Experian in 96, by the way, okay? So again, self-reporting. What do we do? Understand. Please understand car, name, division, tax ID. Tax ID, division, now write down fleet price. All right, car, again, fleet price, tax ID, division. House, equity, all right, escrow, close, homestead, trust. Marriage agreement is separate liability, personal credit, 750 and above. Husband and wives, keep it always separate. Always separate. Very simple. Here's my credit, here's my wife's credit. We don't have joint credit, but we each have an 846. 846. We use our credit as a review only. Okay, this is Jay Bout. Okay, fantastic. Good morning. Good morning. Share the live, tap the screen, follow on the bottom up here, follow. All right, DM, simple. Now remember, all cards fluctuate, but two. These don't fluctuate. If you jacked up these cards in emergency, the score would never drop. What's the best option to apply for Amex card? We're going to get to that in a second too, so stick around. So what do we do? Understand the rules and tools. The Fair Credit Reporting Act, federal law. Okay. Now I want you to write it down. I want you to look up Section 611. All right. If you're going to do this yourself, Fair Lending Act, Fair Credit Reporting Act. Again, I want you to understand how to reverse the process of bad credit. You can hire a credit repair if you choose to, but make sure they're licensed and bonded, please. Federal Trade Commission says it's fraud if they're not. Right there, right there. Okay. You get a copy of the HR 9991. That's what your goal should be. Understand what you're allowed to do for yourself as well. Okay, first gift, thank you, I appreciate that. All right, that's very nice. I love that stuff. I'm getting used to it as well. Been on TikTok 29 weeks. I write checks for millions of dollars. I'm nationwide on TV and radio all the time, and Sirius Radio, having fun. Remember the procedure, what happens. Come on, it's the law. Section 611 allows them 30 days, right here. Section B, 30 days to process. Okay, they give a 15-day grace period. Add 1 day, make it 46 days. Okay, 46 days. Let's remember, you can dispute to the credit bureaus and creditors and validation. I want you to understand how this works. That's actually page 7. All right, if you want to play the game and win, but again, it's winning the credit game as well. Okay, it's in the book. You can learn how to do it yourself. I've written 67 books so far. I'm the guy who helped set up the credit system in the first place in 77. One of my basic things was winning the credit game. All right, also winning the game of business. I wrote this at 14 years old, by the way. I put it out there when I was 16. Okay, isn't that fun? But I had $1 million in the bank because I invented car finder when I was 12 and a half years old. Isn't this fun stuff? So you could dispute, do validations and letters, creditors, credit bureaus, to reverse the process of bad credit. This is the dispute process. 90 days. Remember one thing. The biggest technicality they can dispute because there's no change. Wow, you're so awesome. No. God's awesome. Okay, thank you for keys. All right, too, whatever. Please understand, this is God's information He gave me to give to you. That's all it is. We give thanks to Jesus Christ, my Savior. That's what we do every time. He's the one who gave me my legs to walk again when I was 7. Yeah, give it all back to God. That's what we have to do every step. So understand, there's no change on the credit bureaus of your creditors and your items that you have on your reports. So the basic fact is there's no change and the dates are wrong. So look at Fair Lending Act. Okay, you're not even supposed to use your Social Security card in the first place, but you did. So that's you violated the rules and tools, and you allowed them to hurt you. So that's page 8, by the way. So what do we do? If we look at validation verification form again, Fair Lending Act to reverse the process of bad credit. That would be your goal. So remember something. If the information is obsolete, inaccurate, status information has been changed, information disputed cannot be verified, information disputed in what? Not verified reasonable time, and then other laws exist like the Fair Lending Act. So if you truly want to remove bad credit, understand something. I'm Ray Reynolds. I'm the guy that set up the damn credit system. I'm actually a real coach. Haven't found a real coach on TikTok yet. Sorry, I haven't found a real coach at all. I don't understand all that crap. caps backwards and all the ugly makeup and all the place, and they play the game and they do it wrong anyway. Don't like it. But again, it's your choice. If you want, you can find out that I became a corporate billionaire through corporate structure when I was 21 years old. There's part of the Lamborghini collection. That's 2.2 billion right there if you want to play. What do you do today? I tell you flat out in the beginning, I'd like you to get a copy of your birth certificate. Every one of you, your birth certificate, please. Why? I want you to verify mommy's maiden name. I want you to verify mommy's maiden name. Now, by the way, there's 1,013 divisions. You see, I've got everything I want. I have most of my life, and that's how it works. I don't bring the pain home like you. You men have brought the pain home 10 times. You ladies done it 4. You should finance the damn business from corporate credit because I wrote the rules and tools on that too. Division process, I created that in 84 and got approved by all 50 states. You might want to find out I've been in the credit system for 50 years. I'm a real coach. I'm the largest registered agent in the world, by the way. And I'm also listed as the #1 coach in the world, by the way. I coach Carlton Sheets people, Dave Delgado, Restalby. I taught them how to coach. Got it? That's the goal. All right? That's only 2.2 billion. But again, you go back to your SSN. Mommy's, your birth certificate. I need you to find mommy's maiden name. I want you to verify, have a paper trail. The SSN form that mommy signed for you, you were basically born at the hospital. She's federally mandated. She signed the form. That's an SS5. This means that form is the application, Social Security card right here. That card's in your personal wallet. No, no, no. Mommy signed the form, gave you the card when you're 14 to 18 to get a job. You sign it when you're an adult, or you sign 18 or get a job. The form flat out, this card tells you flat out, do not use for ID purposes. Do not carry with you. Do not use what? Laminate. It says it on the damn card. You're a registered agent. I'm the largest one in 50 states, by the way. I've sold more corporations on planet Earth than anybody times 10. If you want a corporation, don't have one. It's in the link tree. They're free. Free, 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 free. Now, now, now. I'm going to give you all the information to help you build your foundation for free. For the hell of it. Why not? Understand? Because I don't really need your money. I have everything I want. Do not laminate. Do not use for ID purposes, and don't carry with you. You took this information, applied for the job. You're a 10, you're a W-2 employee. W-2. You took what mommy did because the government bonded you for 35 million apiece when you're born. They bonded you, every one of us, for 35 million apiece. That's why they assigned the number to us. You gave it to the employer. The employer taxed your paycheck because you gave them permission. You gave permission for them to take tax out of your paycheck. As you made the money, they got paid before you did. And then you got the leftover. That's how it is. You live on leftover. If we understand this, this is tax, and probate. If you want your money back on your tax return, you take your SS5 in the link tree, SSN 1040 tax return, you own a house. You own a house, I hope you get a house, okay? House payment recycles your paycheck. If you took the SS4 form for your LLC, your LLP, your C corporation, you could change your life. What about those who go to, all right, citizenship? What do you mean citizenship? But they want to not pay tax? Okay, well, let's take the picture of this, and I don't understand. I'm just answering a question, and then I got what? Okay, all right, let's see. Getting suspended live, all right, for what, 10 minutes or something? Okay, from gifts. I don't get gifts for 10 minutes, okay? Let's appeal this silliness. So that means somebody complained or something. I'm just telling the truth, unfortunately. There's always some turd trying to give me crap. So they complain. Okay. All right, let's go back to the process and understand the law. It's very public record. So understand, what do we do? Come on. The S is for application or employee identification number, EIN. You got this, hopefully, for your LLC, LLP. They're not corporations. They're not corporations. Understand? They were talking about you in the live yesterday. I had to, all right, defend you. Well, thank you. Well, there was a turd yesterday giving me crap. Because of what? They said I don't understand. The person said we didn't call back. Well, we talked to the person yesterday. They gave us the wrong phone number. Okay? He should be writing apologies everywhere, but he's not. I told Chris, don't let him be a customer. He's not even a customer. We don't call back. Hell, our system calls everybody back. But again, what do we do? All right, thank you for defending me, because I just tell the rules and tools and the truth. All right? He gave us the wrong phone number. And I said, don't you ever let that person be a client of mine because he tried to embarrass me and tell people that what? We don't call back? Hell, we overcall people. We have a dialing system that calls everybody through the AI. So he's not going to be a client. He deserves to have a flat tire and walk uphill backwards, okay, and run out of gas. I don't like turds, okay? So the SS4 form right here, application, employee identification number, that's your LLC, your LLP. All right, they're not corporations, understand. LLC and LLP have a problem, okay? So very simple. Do you do consulting? Sir, I'm the #1 consult worldwide. I do consult every day. I do training. But I put people in a Puppet Master Club. Pay attention, stick around. Because that's all you got to do. Visit the link tree, as Mindy says. I have over 100 people helping me on this all the time because they understand their clients and they understand the rules and tools. Black kinfolk here, been a client for 35 years, okay? I got 39 million millionaire people in my Puppet Master Club. So I have 50 million people that help me all the time. Okay, I don't like turds. The application, LLC, LLP, they're not corps. They're not corps. They're limited companies fed off sole proprietor. That's it. Okay, again, that's why they get audited and all that crap. An entity. If I have an entity under the S, all right, corporation, LLC, LLP, C Corp, nonprofit, PC, have an entity that's 18. 18 divisions create 100,000 of income. That's what it does. It just flat out. You can't even screw it up. 18 divisions, numbers never lie. I've studied a lot of counties since I was a kid, and I understand one thing. Numbers never lie, only people do. That's what happens. Simple. What do we do? Come on. Division. You see your name right there? Come on, let's understand. If you ever choose to protect your family, it says or individual person. Your name's there 3 times. Division of you allows you to get a lease in the division corporation's name. A division of you allows you to guarantee credit. Division allows to build credit. A division of you allows you to have a car registered to a division so you can throw the sucker away if you have a problem, not to hurt your family. See, men, you've hurt your family 10 times. You didn't have the credit to finance the business. You should. I don't care if it's $1 million in this hand. I don't care if it's basically $1 million in this hand. Checkbook money. I don't care if it's the Chase cards as well. I got 62 million of credit to play with all the time to help you if you want real help. But again, everyone else, I can't find a real coach on TikTok. It's a bunch of crap. Okay? So push the button and the yellow button and DM on the bottom. Here you go. Thank you, Mindy. I love Mindy. Isn't that fun? So what do we do? Your name there, 3 divisions of you. If you look at the SS4 again, as I always tell people, there's 26 ways to use it, not abuse it. Understand, don't have the intent to do fraud. If you do, I'd have to testify against you in court of law. I don't want to do that. I explained this to Ted Turner in 1969. In 1969, I explained to Ted Turner. I started Helping Hand Industries. Look it online, Secretary of State of California. Okay? Very simple. All right, 1969, I sent away my 10 bucks. Didn't know what the hell I'm doing, like you today. 10 bucks. It came back. We got credit cards in the mail. I had explained to Ted Turner, I'm 9.5 friggin' years old. There's 26 ways to use this form. See, God gave me the ability to read at 2.5 years old and memorize everything. I recall most things. My IQ, they tested me at T-Week or junior high, was 203. All right? And I recall. Talk with both hands right at the same time, and rhyme too. And then I stutter once in a while, which really pisses me off. Okay. This is here, banking and credit purposes. Banking and what credit purposes? Simple. Every division has a credit report, Experian, Treasury, and Equifax. Every one of these, if you play the game. I'd rather destroy a division, not the corp, my family. I'd rather understand this is tax, probate, recycle my paycheck, get my money back, 1040 tax return. This is a tax ID application, EIN, parent company, division, all right, you're going to get a tax ID, and even me. I can make sure I don't bring the pain on because that corporation is a legal person. See, studying the law and accounting for me just taught me one thing, numbers. I love numbers. Numbers have never lied to me. People lie all the time. It's like, someone tell me you didn't call back. They say, so, are you kidding me? You gave us the wrong phone number. Then we call you back with the right phone number. Then I'm saying, no, you're not going to be a client. You're a turd. Don't you give me shit in front of people. When you're a turd, damn. I don't like that. It pisses me off. I don't need him as a client. I don't need his damn money. I like that. I like the fact that I control millions and billions and I can stand on my own. I don't need people, but I love people. It's fun. The way you get to play the game. So guess what? I don't like turds. Thank you for defending me. Now what do we do? Come on. You got a job. Fantastic. You got a job. SS5, SSN. Tack, tack, tack. And probably when you're dead. Your tax. You could even change the name on your social security card if you want to, for if you had a reason to. Identity theft. You see, it's like anything else. SS4. See, if I had identity theft, I'd go to court and change my name. Then I'd make my address a different address. And I'd make sure I take the good credit and put it to this address and the bad credit go away. Simple. It's not hard to do, people. It's not hard to do at all. But again, the SS4 here is basically a Department of Treasury Internal Revenue Service application for tax ID for the use of corporations. They allow the LLC and LLP fed off sole proprietor to use the tax ID. They're not corporations at all. That's why they indict them, and they look at them all the time. Two things. A C corporation is double taxed. It is indicted more than any corporation. Then it's the LLC. Because there's a let your children work for the LLC, really? That makes no sense. The SS4 is an application for employee identification number. It allows entity, that's divisions times 18. It allows individual person, that's times 3s. If I have a problem, I'm going to think of bankruptcy. I'm sorry. I want you to understand what the banks did last year. The banks bankrupt 22,000 locations last year. The Bank of America, branch bankrupts. What does they do? The bank is owned by a bank because it's Bank of America has a branch number tax ID. Branch numbers are tax IDs, okay? Understand. Hello, are you divisions operating under EINs numbers? After you daisy chain credit. But understand, the form you're talking about is for trade name only. If you don't certify it, add credit reports, you will not make it a what division at all. All these silly people trying to do it on their own, good luck with that. So, and we changed the name, our name, to get us, well, if you had an identity problem, yes, key to. If identity theft is a problem because you're trying to fix problems and crap, go to court, change the name on that, say I got an identity form. You can seal your record at the time, the old record, and keep the new one if you want to. And then you can take good credit to a new address and transfer it over here, keep the crap over here. See, you have the ability to do so many things you want to, but it's up to you. Ask a question, I'll answer your question. I'll get you where you need to go. Okay, why? I studied law in the county. Plus, on top of that, I'm the guy that set up the rules and tools. All right, for TOW, you became Experian. Fluctuation, 28%. These don't fluctuate, okay, at all. So go out, you jacked up their own damn card. That's why 10 men here brought the pain home. 10% of men always screwed up 10 times. You screwed up 10 times because you had no money. Ladies, you screwed up 4 times, so don't complain. What do we do? Come on. I'm willing to lose a division, not the corporate family. Let's write it down. I'm willing to lose a division, not the corporate, my LLC, or my family. Quit hurting your family. Would you knock it off, please? I would never bring the pain home to my family. Never. It's not acceptable. I have division process. Okay? Okay, well, I'm just taking a picture because they're not giving my gifts because someone complained. Deterred from yesterday. What can I say? What can I do? Skippity dippity do. Yeah, I rhyme all the time too. Okay. So I don't get my gifts. Okay. Give me more gifts. Maybe I'll start over. I don't know. All right. Now, I'm willing to sacrifice a division, not my parent company or LLC, whatever you got, or my family. I don't want you hurting your family. Is that okay? Tap the screen, share the live, tap the live, please. DM me. It's very simple. All right. You know what do we do? Follow, follow, follow. I'm trying to get to that 100,000 followers because I hear I get a goodie. Maybe they'll quit giving me crap. So what happens is I got 76,000 followers right now. Okay, no problem. Now remember, I want you to look at this. I want you to understand there's no reason to bring the pain home ever, ever, ever. Please stop it, please. It's like someone scratching that damn chalkboard on my back. I made a promise to Jesus Christ when I was 7 years old. Believe it or not, I made a promise to help people my life. I dedicate my life to help people flat out since I was 7 years old. And that's why it works. So if we do this correctly, what is correctly? I'm willing to sacrifice a division. It's right there. Okay, right there. Yeah, okay, I bumped it. Sorry. So again, if we look at this, this is SS5, SSN, that's you being a sheep and a duck, or SS4. Please understand, I can sacrifice a division like banks, grocery stores, and cities do, and I can protect the parent company and my family. The United States of America. I guess he's wanting to fall. Okay, that's okay. I guess I should just leave it alone. Understand? The United States of America. Hey, Rosie, how you doing today? The United States of America Incorporated. 50 corporations. 50 corporations. There it goes. There it goes. All by itself. It's the devil pushing it down. Okay. 50 corporations. They actually have every city being a corporation as well. Corporations, cities being corporations as well. Very simple as we play this game. So stop, please. Okay. It's just going to have fun. Okay. So again, we'll see how it works out from there. We'll just leave it alone. Okay. So again, if I sacrifice my division, I don't hurt my corporate and my family. Is that okay? So we learn to play. Now, let's pretend you're going to do what I want you to do. This application entitles you for every tax ID, you're allowed to apply for an Amex Platinum card. Platinum card is very simple. If I have three, they're paid over time limit 100,000. There's 300,000. If I have six, 600,000. Okay. From there, I have nine, 900,000, and then an extra bonus one for the heck of it. Why not? So if we do this correctly, we could actually have $1 million of credit just on the Amex card per division. Per division, that's the goal. There's $1.3 million right there. They all say the Ray Reynolds University by there as well. So what happens? I can have division card, I can have expense card, and I could play the game to win, as that's all we get to do. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Now, if I got an Amex card and I got that gold or platinum card business, okay, okay, business card. Hopefully it doesn't move. There it goes. Ay, ay, ay. That's just the devil always screwing with me, which is typical. No problem at all. All right, so what do we do? Very simple. I'm entitled to a blueprint loan. A blueprint loan up to 250,000. Right there, right there. Now let's remember, a blueprint loan can have 4 escrows going at the same time if you want to get aggressive. That's up to you if you want to be aggressive. Aggressive, that's what you could do. Okay? So what does this mean? Now remember, I'm Ray Reynolds, Dr. Reynolds, Pastor Reynolds. Hey you. I wrote this at 14. I put it out there at 16 years old. It's called winning the game of business. How do I form a division? Keep listening and learning. We'll show you that as well. And remember, you can go to class on Saturday and we'll go through the process again and again. If I take a division, understand, here's the Amex card for that blueprint loan. Personal credit must be a 660. We're going to get you to 750. You have to be in business for a year. Not I'll show you how to do that too. The average monthly income should be 3,000 a month. It's not hard to understand if you connect your dots. Now, if I got you a blueprint loan, all right, up to 250, I'd like you to do this. I created something called auto income. An auto income business is where you buy a storage unit or a laundromat or car wash as a division to the corporation. Numbers have never lied to me, only people do. So here, this is 50,000 line of credit, 50,000 line of credit. Okay, it's up to 150. If I wrote a check to an escrow company, because I am basically set up, I always set up about 5 billion of escrows right now, and we're going to have them being closes all the time. So you can be part of an escrow. I'm the administrator. You wrote a check from a blueprint loan, or what happens is you wrote a check for checkbook money, okay, where you did lots as a child. Well, I got used and abused as a kid, and it kind of sucked, and I wanted to piss mommy off. Okay, what happened? I was born in a taxi. All right, mommy put me in a trash can. She wasn't married. I'm a bastard child. Can I say that? See, mommy's family are billionaires. She was embarrassed. So I wanted to get to billionaire status as fast as I can, and I did it 21 years old to rub her nose in and say, you shouldn't have put me in a friggin' trash can. I'm not a piece of trash. It pissed me off. Anyway, for what happens, simple. Storage unit, fourplex. 50,000 off of a line of credit. Borrow money's not taxable. All right, escrow closes. Management company finds out how you paid. What do? Before they're allowed to give you money called proceeds, they have to pay your loan. They have to pay your loan. They have no choice. So they're going to pay the payment first and give you the leftover. Okay? She did what? Yeah, she put me in a freaking trash can outside Guardian Hospital. You read the newspaper articles? I'm the baby that she put in the born in a taxi, put in a freaking trash can at Gardena Hospital in 1960. She ran into the baby in the hospital. Baby in the trash can, went home, took a nap. All right. See, I don't like that. It pissed me off. So what happens? Line of credit, close an escrow. Management company pays the bill. You get the leftover. The leftover, if you invest $50,000, is 5,600 as an average. So if you did the things you drove by yesterday, knock off your crap, you could change your life if you want to. I don't get it. What I don't understand is like you today. Here's a car wash, do it yourself by management company. They want $1,090,000. If you put money in an escrow like $54,000, 55 grand right here, your income is going to be 4,132 a month forever, forever. I've been doing auto income for 50 years. It's ridiculous. Why the hell are you trying to be an entrepreneur and bring the damn pain home? I don't get it, but it's up to you. If you want to play with me today and tomorrow, join Patreon. It's 15 bucks a month. Simple. $50 a month, you're stuck with me. You're going to get courses and classes and videos and all kinds of stuff, and you're stuck with me on Saturday. Saturday specialty class at 9 o'clock is stock kit, minutes and bylaws. Take a picture. It is basically about stock kit, getting level 1, 2, and 3. Saturday, I'm online at 3:15 in the morning. I'm going to be at Gold Stadium at 7 o'clock for the world for free. And then from there, we have specialty class in level 1, 2, and 3. So take a picture, join this, 15 bucks a month. That's it. Invite all your friends and family. From there, follow me on TikTok, please. Follow, follow, follow. Share, share, share. What do you have to do? Very simple. All you have to do is push the DM me on the bottom. All right, follow, follow. Tap the screen and tap the live. Because why? I give myself some heart. See, I like me, but I'm a person that stays to myself. I'm a very boring person. I study a lot in accounting. When I'm in front of a stage or teaching or preaching, I fire up. The other personality comes out. Again, that's how it works. My wife is nuts. I married my Colombian wife 21 years ago. She's crazy as hell. She's fun. I don't like out of the 28 personalities, I don't like number 21 and 16. I wrote a book called Bite Your Tongue, Love Longer coming out this year. So do yourself a favor, man. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Bite your tongue, love longer. Do not tell your wife your bad day because you don't want to dim those beautiful eyes. That's your peace. Never bring the damn pain home, gentlemen. Knock off the crap, please. Now, this is Ray Reynolds of Blueprint Live. That's me. Simple. Educational contact only, not legal, tax, financial advice, or results may vary. You might be freaking lazy. Here's how you call the office today. They're not here till 6 o'clock in the morning. Please don't try dialing now, now, now. It is 4:53 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. You can't ride after Rolex, the haircut, all right, the chef, and what, wedding crap? Come on, people. I've never seen so many crazy people. TikTok, I have to get used to it. To be honest with you, I have to get used to it. I'm sorry. Okay, I haven't seen one real coach giving you a full blueprint at all. It's so much a hooey. But again, fighting through the pain, ladies and gentlemen. You like goodies? Who likes goodies? I like goodies. See, you can find out I'm worth billions and millions and billions, and not me, it's a corporation. I don't have any money. I'm broke. It's all the corporations. I'm in a coma at 7. That sucked. Crippled. I made a promise to Jesus Christ, my Savior. If people, if I help the world, would you let me walk again? Hey, they were. Simple. From here, my last coma was 2009. I got to die 5:41, July 5th. There's my yacht. There's my race boat. Got my goodies. There's me breaking the world record in 1981. Highest and fastest kick, 13 feet. Jesus is not a drive-through, people. Quit acting like it is, some of you. Being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment of time. Understand, always good. Thank you, Jesus. For me, my life, I have everything I want. God is always first for me. God is first. He saved my life many times. Family. My wife and I became one 21 years ago. 21 years ago. Money, I don't love money, but I can get billions of dollars of it. It's not hard to. Come on. If you wanted to change your life today, what would we do? Simple. You write rules and tools. See, I'm going to give you the blueprint, and you're going to knock off the crap you do today. I expect him to basically charge more. Well, no, I want to just help people. That's the goal, okay? I want to help people. Guthrie Ranker accused me when they were helping Tony Robbins years ago. All you want to do is help poor people. No, I want to help everybody. They want to only help rich people. I don't want to do that. I want to help everybody. Everybody. So if you want to replace yourself, do yourself a favor. Under your LLC, your LLP, your C Corp, your S Corp nonprofit, you're going to have 3 divisions of yourself. A division of me is for leases of buildings, cars, registered owner, and credit reports. Okay? You can stop bringing the pain home today if you want to. I will help you, and I'll help you build $1 million company. I'm going to get you 100,000 a month. Is that okay? If you do it my way, is that okay if I do all the work for you with you? I'm going to make you a puppet master. What's going to happen is you're going to focus on auto income. Do what you do today. Do what you do to make your money. That's fine. Let me play on the side of you, and let's have some fun. Let's win the game. Come on, Tony. Let's win the game. Let's play the game. You're like, hey, Corey, how you doing today? What happens? Here's Harvard. Okay, I am a electrician. Can I talk with my students? Okay, of course you can. You can do all kinds of stuff. Make that a division of your corporation, please. Hello, hello. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, what happens? Come on, let's understand. I want you to understand flat out today. Make a promise to yourself. Okay? I'd like you to write this down. Do not, basically, please do not take a picture. It makes no sense when you take a damn picture. Today, very simple today, we get to play the game to win. What is our goal? Winning the game of business. Always, always, always. And that's what the goal has been since day one. So understand something today, please. Today is June 12th, 2026. If you write this down, you're making a promise to yourself. All right? Write down, I promise to myself. Make your promise. Come on, you got to make your own commitment. Okay, to myself. Okay? As of today, June 12th, 2026. Number one, write it down. I am a puppet master in training. I am a puppet master in training. I will teach you how to control everything and own nothing. That's your goal. Write it down again and again. All right? Own nothing, control everything. My favorite person I studied between, the Hiltons and the Gettys and the Fords was John D. Rockefeller. I liked him. He was great. Okay. What city was you born? I was to look at the article. Let's go to this. It was Gardena. Okay. Okay. The article. All right. I don't like bringing up past crap, but anyway, I'll use it as a reference. Own nothing, control everything. Own nothing, control everything. Own nothing, control everything. Again, 18 divisions under my LLC, my LLP, not corporations, so proprietor. All right, what are they? Limited liability companies, tax ID base. They have a 15.3% unemployment tax problem. Then I want you to think about C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit PC. Okay, very simple. What happens is this 18 divisions under the organization. Okay, all right, 12 months from now, if you do what you told, I'll do the work with you for you. You have an income of 100,000 to the corporation, not you. All income goes to tax ID first. Okay. Now, I will have a reasonable paycheck. Please, all right, through the training process that I do coaching with you, I'm going to make sure you understand the course and everything else. But the LLC, all right, should become an S corp. S corp allows us to have a paycheck called reasonable compensation. You can design your paycheck under an S corp. Got it so far? S corp. What happens? Now, the C corp is double taxed and is also the one that's audited and more indicted than anything between the LLC and the C corp. Let it be an S, please. But again, it's up to you. Through the training courses, what we're going to do is hold your hand. All right, I will have a reasonable paycheck. All right, I will recycle my paycheck, get my money back that was taken from my paycheck from the IRS. House payment helps you do that. All right, I will do tax balancing, not tax evasion. All right, I will never bring the pain home like you, ever, ever. You won't do it anymore. I will honor God, I honor my wife. That would be your promise you make to yourself today. Because I'd like you to promise yourself and stop doing what you do today. And that's what I'd like you to do right away if you want to, but it's up to you. Please. I would like you to take a picture right now. I'd like you to understand exactly here today. Okay, there's your future. There's your future. Please write down, there's my future. Whatever you do today, that's fine. Do what you do for your money. Gentlemen, you brought the pain home 10 times because you've done that, run out of money. Ladies, you did it 4 times. It's how it works, okay? Sorry. Now, this is actually a mouse pad, and I designed it this way so you focus and stay focused all the time. Right there. Would you like a black one, red, white, or blue? If you go in the link page and you request it, you'll get one of those, and I'll spend my 10 bucks for you currently. I'm trying to get the board to actually do one thing. Stop giving it for free. Because we spend millions of dollars for this. I send out $1 million or a million of these, and that's 10 million bucks. That costs 10 bucks each. Half the people in this world don't appreciate diddly squat. They're losers, and sorry, they're lazy people. The other half are not. And you're the one that, they're not lazy. That's a mouse pad. Isn't it? DM me like it says on the screen, DM, because what happens, very simple. I'll send you the mouse pad. You pick what color you want as well. It's going to be up to you. The goal is to understand something. I want you to change your life today. I want you to knock off the crap. Sorry. I'm going to tell you the truth. My way works, your way sucks. I do what? The chance, but the blue, all right, print, okay? Ray, I just turned 54 years old, and am I too old? Stop the crap. I want you to jump and kick yourself in the ass, heads. I turned 66 years old on March 8th this year. 66. Hell, I haven't begun. Get off your butt and knock it off. Come on, this is ridiculous. I'm 54 years. I don't give a damn how old you are. Age has nothing to do anything. I had a beard at 12 years old. They thought I was 22 years old. I'm driving a Lamborghini, Orange Coast College. Do not use age as any damn excuse. Ever, 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 ever. Age has nothing. Okay? All right? So do not bring that damn pain home. Ever, ever. It's ridiculous. I don't give a damn how old you are. Hey, come on. You're 75 to 40 years old or 20. I don't care. I want you to go get it. You want to satisfy your life by what? Being bored, or you're locked in a box? You're not getting the goodies? You're not getting the damn goodies? Hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. Okay? Hell, I'll package it for you. Let me do all the work. I'll hand you the damn keys. Knock off the crap. No, 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 no. Okay? Somebody tells me their age. I don't give a shit. Sorry. Okay? I guess I got to not be so pissed off sometimes. Don't hold yourself back. Ace had no doing anything. All you got now is you got the young kids making all this money, and half of them are going broke right now. They're all over the internet going broke because they need to add structure, rules, and tools. Same thing why half of you are broke. 18 divisions right here creates $100,000 a month. It doesn't lie. Numbers have never lied to you, only people do. That's $100,000 minimum income to $1 million. I got to $1 million a day. Do you not understand 2006, 7, 8, 9? Before I died in a coma? There's no reason, no excuse. Come on, people. This is auto income with Ray. Simple with me. Damn it, I'll do the work for you. I'll spoon feed you. I'll basically teach you how to play the game. We will take the 4 steps. I will build you 100,000 credit per entity. I'm a real affiliate. Okay? What does that mean? I'm a real coach. I haven't found one on TikTok yet. Okay? It's ridiculous. It's a joke. Okay? I'm sorry. TikTok, I have to get used to it because why? I get in trouble because I say the truth. All right? I get in trouble for that. Okay? Here's 1,200 cards. How much would you like? I got $62 million of credit. All right. Can you instruct this? Hell yes, any way you want to. But again, we're using this. I'll use this for you. Your history. You don't have it, I got it. I'll give it to you. You don't have it, I got it. I'll give it to you. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to basically understand how to structure this right way because unfortunately, you brought the pain home again and again. You got to knock off the crap. Stop doing that, please. There's no reason to bring the pain home. It's the United States of America. United States of America. We the people. We the people. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why would you ever, 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 ever? I don't understand why you bring the pain home. Damn. Every tax ID gets its own credit reports. I designed it in '87. Every division gets its own credit reports. Own houses. Hell, I'm the coach for Carlton, Chiefs, David Aguado, Russ W. I coach the coaches. I've been coaching. I even coached 3 presidents of the United States of America, if you understand that. 3 of them so far. Lakers, Clippers, Dodgers, and Angels. Sugar St. Mosley. Oscar. Fun. Auto income. I wrote the original books on laundromat, car washes, and dry cleaners 48 years ago. I had my books about payphones. At 17 years old, it's a game. I had 22,000 payphones doing 6.6 million a month, having fun. I don't get it. All right. In '84, I was the king of satellite television before I created Division Process. This is the dummy-proof business. Anybody can own a storage unit, gets a damn paycheck. Every one of these. Write it down, please. Come on, people. This card allows no inquiry at all under tax ID for basically the American Express Platinum card right there. No impact to your credit. That card allows you to understand all you need is a 660 plus score, business for a year, $3,000 income for the business, and they give you a damn blueprint loan. Come on, it's right there. I wrote this at 14 years old, if you pay attention. I put it out through 16 and kept updating it again and again. Then I carried the Millionaires Founders Kit out to Bonaventure for 32 years. See, I'm the guy you used to hear on the radio all the time. All right, Tuesdays, Orange County, Bonaventure, Wednesday, Thursdays, all right, Ontario, and Saturday, Long Beach, Marriott. I've been on radio and TV for 50 years. Where the hell you been? My first TV commercial was 12 years old. 12. After doing Car Finder. I don't get it. Why the hell do you bring the pain home? You do a laundromat. I'll line up the escrow, one of my escrows. I'll invite 3 of you into the escrow. You'll write a check for 25,000 off the line of credit I build you. I'll build you the credit. You write a check to escrow on the credit I build you, and now you get what? 3,200 a month for doing nothing. Nothing. You've used borrowed money. This is the game. This is the damn joke. Borrow money, put you in an escrow. Escrow. Okay, escrow. What happens? Very simple. As you play this game, escrow, escrow, escrow. They, because you paid a line of credit to buy the goodie, the escrow, the management company must deduct the money from proceeds to pay the bill. They have to pay the credit card first or the line of credit before you get the leftover, and your leftover is 3,200 a month. It's right there. Damn, it's easy. That's your average. 50,000 storage unit, fourplex. 5,600. See, numbers never lie. They make sense. All right, only unfortunate people lie. 75,000, more people, escrow, no problem. 7,500, simple. Storage unit, apartment complex. It's like this. Come on, let's understand. This is a car wash. We're playing in an escrow. This is a do-it-yourself car wash, okay? And we put people in here. They put it at 81,750 in an escrow. They each get $4,132 a month forever, and it keeps going up. That's forever. I mean, what's wrong with you people? Did you fall or trip or something? Did someone knock the these don't work? I don't get it. I wish I would have come across you 30 years ago. Okay. Glad I found you today. Well, I'm glad too. I hear it all the time. I wish I'd have known this years ago. Hey, people, all you do is your research, and then when consult worldwide, you'll find Ray Rose. Simple. Godfather credit, 60 billion of credit. Hey, come on, let's own a piece. The guy that's complaining he's 54 years old. Knock off your crap division. I'll build you credit. I'll put you in this. Now you get 4,000 a month forever, forever. Then we're gonna do it again and again, again and again. 100,000. I want a Wendy's restaurant. I want a Jack in the Box. I want a car restaurant. Hell, why not? Come on. 100,000 in escrow. All of you plus me. I will close the escrow. You'll invite you. It's 10,000 a month. You see, here's your future if you took a picture. This is auto income. 100,000 a month is your goal, minimum goal. Boring and steady. Boring and steady. What do we get to do? Replace you by having a corporation or LLC with divisions of you. Stop bringing the pain home. All right, build that 100,000 company. I'll build it for you. Hell, I'll hand it to you. Auto income process. That's the goal. That's the goal. What do? We have to go back to basics because you did not understand how this works. Sorry, you did not understand how it works. You gave permission to your employer as a W 2 employee to tax your paycheck. Mommy signed the damn form when you were born. Simple. You were born. The IRS bonded you for 35 million apiece the moment you came out of mommy, going wow, wow, wow. It's just the way it works. You, the SSN, you took it and gave it to the employer so you can tax your paycheck. And you get the leftover. And you go, what's going on? Your lack of knowledge is silliness. Again, what do? Tax before you get your damn paycheck. That's called the 1040 tax return to recycle your paycheck. It's about damn time you listen to someone who actually knows rules and tools and a real coach, me. There's no real coach on TikTok at all. There's no real one. I haven't found anything at all. It's a bunch of yo-yos. Yeah. If I didn't feel I was helping people, I wouldn't be on TikTok. I write checks for millions of dollars all the time on radio and TV. Hell, I'm a nationwide on Sirius Radio today, every day. About time you learn your paychecks recycled under your 1040 because you own a house. You know, I don't give a damn what you do, but I want you to have an SS4, tax ID, EIN. Simple. I want you to take what you have, LLC, all right, going to be audited to S Corp. C Corp, audited and indicted all the time, S Corp. You're going to take every credit card application, you're going to need 18 divisions, that creates 100,000 of income. Credit cards end up lines of credit. Credit cards are lines of credit. Come on, people. If you want to put your credit back on track, it's very simple. Come on. I showed it this morning. All right, what did we do? Let's go back to basics. Come on. It's not hard. When I wrote basically winning the game of business, I was 14. I invented Car Finder. I have an IQ off the chart. I have to recall and I stutter once around. It was embarrassing, but I rhyme all the time too. This was put out at 16 years old. 16 years old, I put it out there for the world. When I worked for TRW as a consultant, simple, I wrote a book called Prove It or Remove It. This is Skin Yarborough writing a book, and I file segregation. Every book in the back would show me breaking the world record of 13 feet, part of the Lamborghini collection, the mansions, and the yachts. Got it so far? Got it so far? It's simple. This is what I created for new file. That's the division of me, division of you. Tax ID, three of them. You get to sign a building, you get to sign a car, registered owner, and you get to build credit. When I created the winning the credit game, I first wanted it to be a red book because it's on fire. Then I made it a chess game, and I keep adding it, dating it all the time because I became a chess master at 13 years old. People wouldn't play with me. I could see the movie before they made it. People decided, yeah. Mrs. O called me a piece of what? Mommy put me in a trash can. Kind of sucks. Consumer debt management, consumer credit counseling on your credit reports, my company years ago as well. Been there for 50 years if you pay attention. This is 20 bucks. It's going to show you verification validation process. It's in the book. It also referenced some of my cars. Bum, bum, bum. See, that shows you basically I'm a guy that's not full of crap. Okay? I leased the cars in the past to movies and magazines, and people want to take a picture and act like they own a car. No, yeah. But I created my first $1 billion at 21 through structure. Why didn't you? I don't get it. That here is basically starting it right. This will teach you rules and tools for you in your personal life and your family, your kids too. It's $9.99. Simple. It's simple. All right, it's in the link tree. What do? If you have credit repair, please remember one thing. This is called the HR 9991. Get a copy. If you hire a credit repair company, they should, be licensed and bonded because that's the rules. Federal Trade Commission says if they're not, they're doing fraud. So understand, please, if you're a credit repair, stop saying 30%. It's been 29% since I set up the rules and tools. It has not changed at all. It's 29%. It has been that way because that's what I wrote in 77. If you want to play with goodies, my race cars, my motorcycles, and my yachts and race boats. Boom, boom, boom. Simple. Because I can show you exactly what needs to be done, how we played the game to win. I want to win the game. When I created the Millionaires Founders Kit, I wrote it, called it Books for Dummies, but that was already taken. Books for Dummies. Yeah, it's in the link tree. It's in the link tree. Is there a bundle? Well, the difference is depends on what you want to do as well. Now, understand something. All right, we're creating one right now. Now, the Ray Reynolds University, very simple. Education is a nonprofit. You could write it off anyway. One of the oldest federal exemptions on the planet. Understand, I sold this at the Bonovich every Wednesday. It's called the Millionaires Founders Kit. It's called the Blueprint of Success. I own the rights to that too. So understand, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday, what happened? Here's $5,000. You bought the set. It was expensive. It's $500 in the link tree. There's your bundle. There's your bundle of all the Millionaires Founders Kit. $500. Now, I do want you to change your life. I would like you to call 888-567-8688. 888-567-8688. This is the opt-out number to get you off the national mailing list. That's what you have. Have a great day, Mr. Reynolds. Thanks for your teaching. Well, thank you. I appreciate you all the time. I appreciate every one of you. It's amazing I get people. I don't like people, but I'm willing to like the people that help me on TikTok. It's like it's weird for me to be honest with you. Sorry, I stay to myself in most cases, always have, because people all they did is use and abuse and hurt me. That's all they did. I'm a boring guy unless I'm teaching and preaching. Then I'll light up. That's how it works. As we do this, tap the screen, share the live, DM me. The reason you would call this, you get off the national mailing list. You actually stop sold your mailing information. It's ridiculous. You allow this. I get off the dark web. That phone number, you opt out 5 years or a lifetime is up to you. Take your utility bills and your credit cards and do what? Automatic payment paperless, please. What does that do for you? You would turn around today and you would opt out 5 years or lifetime. I wrote a program for TRW, became a Spirit in 96. It's called Fast Pay, Quick Pay. Make an extra payment. Remember one thing. All cards have to be at 29% to be green. The credit repair fee is saying 30, it's yellow. No, it's green. 29% or 29%. Thank you. Thank you, Christy, as well. I appreciate that. But what do we do next? Okay. If we do a fast pay, quick pay, in other words, we maintain payments on all our credit cards automatically. Extra payment on a weekly basis, $20. I don't care what it is. 29%, got to get it to 10. At 10%, Utilization will get you an 800 score. That's all it takes. Now, if you have bad credit today, think about what's called a rapid rescore. In 1978, after helping TRW, we did one thing. We did rapid rescore, rapid refresh. Look in the link tree. It's there. Understand one thing. Look at all the escrow companies, what they use to this day. They use rapid scoring. They have to because that's what I designed it for. So if you did a rapid refresh, it's like 500 bucks. If you want me to hand you 5,000 credit with it, it's 700. I'll give you 10,000 of credit. You do it for 9. Simple. That's how we get to win. What do we do? Now, during the live, I do certain things that are different, okay? This is a blueprint. Please understand, a blueprint with me is you and your partner of life. I'm going to go past, present, and future. I want to look at if you have a bankruptcy, did you seal it? You have a tax problem, you know that too. Did you ever screw up American Express or Chase? I need to know that as well. It's very important because they're the best, but they, okay? Next, we have to think about a couple other things. We have to look at past, present, and future. Family. Well, I'm going to ask you, do you have a wife, dog, a cat, and a fish, a bunch of kids? And that's what we do. I have an EIN, LLC, bank, phone, Dun& Bradstreet. Can I get our business credit? Yes, but you don't need Dun& Bradstreet. Dun& Bradstreet has a fast track program I wrote 39 years ago. Very simple as you do this. So what happens is, yes, you can get cash credit to the corp and then daisy chain it to each division. I need a rapid rescore. Again, rapid would just push it up, create some green lights, and rebalance your debt. That's what it does. So a link tree called the Office DMS as well will help you 100%. Now, family, the thing's simple. See, as a kid, I didn't have a family. Mommy and daddy is a thing on TV. I didn't get any of that, okay? Born in a taxi, thrown in a trash can. I'm a piece of crap. That's what I'm told, okay? Corporation could be LLC, LLP. They're not corporations. They're fed off sole proprietor as a limited liability company. They're not corps. That's why they had that 15.3% employment tax. C Corp is a corp. S Corp, LLP, nonprofit corp. They don't have that problem. Got it so far? Again, what happens? A lot of circus people tell you to do the wrong thing anyway. I understand. Division process. 18 divisions create 100,000 a month. 100,000 a month to your organization. 18 divisions do that. It's a given. You can't even screw it up. There's no way to really screw it up, to be honest with you. The irrevocable trust you need because you have to have this for your family. You need to build legacy. Legacy is not probate, what your family did to you and you're doing to your kids today. Probate's crap. Now, the car is fleet price tax ID division, and it's never registered to you because that's silly and dumb. House, escrow close homestead trust, escrow close homestead trust. Homestead, I'll teach you that as well. And you put irrevocable trust, you don't buy house joint, you buy it separately. It's a married person's own separate property. Why business inquiries show up on personal credit? It depends on the application. But again, let's understand. If you went after a business card and you got pre-approved and it's there, you can merge the inquiry into it as a duplication. Under the Fair Lending Act, it's called the duplication rule. So you can get rid of the inquiry. All right? The reason we wrote in 77, it was 6 inquiries every 180 days. Chase has a 524 rule. Every card has a personality. You learn their personalities. I'll teach you to as well. House. Now, auto income is very simple. Okay? You can't screw it up. It pays your bills. Now, when I wrote down cash flow for time, understand, my attorneys have had to sue several people that try to steal my goodies. Okay? This is a blueprint call with me and you on the phone. Okay? Up to 1 hour. Partner of life. Again, when I wrote this here is on page 6, paragraph 3. I own the rights to that as well. Okay? What happens? So I'm the original coach, ladies and gentlemen, if you pay attention. Okay? That's $1,000. Simple. If all you wanted was no credits, very simple. That gets you locked in with me personally. Again, that's how you send it. If you did it today, if you don't do it, it's okay. Call the office. They'll charge a little bit more money. It's okay too. I just want to help you. So again, this is with 10,000 of credit. If you want that as well, you can do that too. Depends what you want to do to play. I've been helping people for 50 years. I made a promise when I was 7 years old. I actually prayed and begged God while I'm crawling on my belly, dragging myself across an orange shag carpet. It was crap. But again, it's another story. Here's my weekly schedule. Today is Friday. Here, 2 o'clock today, I'll do an analyzation class for everybody. This is what we did on tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to be online at 3:15 in the morning. 7 o'clock is goal setting for the whole world for free. 9 o'clock is basically stock kit class tomorrow, level 1, 2, and 3. This year you have to pay your 15 bucks a month. Simple. 15 bucks a month. On Monday, I'll be doing this as well for group coaching people to understand, ask all the questions you want. It's alive with me. Ask any question you want. Bring it on. Bring all your friends and family. Challenge the hell out of me, please. I get bored pretty easy. Oh, wow. I have a lot to, all right? I have a lot to learn. I think what happens is you got stuck in a job you maybe love or hate. I think most of you have the same rerun you do every day. I'm sorry, I don't like the rerun. I think the rerun sucks. And the reality is life controlled you versus you controlling life. And that's just a bunch of hooey. I can't wait to learn from you. Well, the difference is go to the classes, have some fun. Now, I'm starting a new program. Some of my clients are taking too damn long. Too damn long. Okay? Why? I want it done now. I have more escrows to handle to close, so I need my people to step up faster. Now, if you want to call the office, you can. But please don't call now, please. Or it's not 6 o'clock in the morning yet. It's only 5:22. 5:22. That's what it is. So please don't call now. Okay. Now, when I went to Ninth Street, I went to Sixth Street in Los Angeles, on the ninth floor. Here's the guns, and this is Jewelry Mart. I did one thing. You see, when I went there, I wanted to get a Rolex. This is years ago. I said, and they had put the guns and the guards in secured area. They put the 13 Rolexes I wanted to look at. They asked which one I want. I said, I'll take them all. I spent 4 million bucks. Pop. Hell, why not? You can't ride up the Rolex. I got one to match every damn shirt. I'm not the phony. I'm the real guy. Play my way. Your way sucks. Sorry. That's just the truth. Link tree. DM me. Follow me. Share the live. Tap the screen. I'll change your life. I'll guarantee it. But I'm pushy. There's no excuse, ladies and gentlemen. No excuse. My first coma, I was 7. Okay, dealing with a lot of crappy people in my life, being an orphan. 24 times I moved by the time I'm 11 and a half years old. Sucks. First time I was shot in the back. I was 8 years old. I was on my mini bike in the field in Torrance. He shot me with the assault rifle. Sucks. Then I got shot in the leg, all right? The left leg on Bear Street, Costa Mesa. Then I got shot in the shoulder. It went through. I begged God to get me back to my girls. So don't give me your crap. No excuse for any of it. I've also been nice. Simple. All right. When you get a girl's name when you're born in a taxi, and they give you a freaking girl's name because that's what she wanted, you have to learn to be what? Mommy wrote down in the letter. All right. The boy named Sue, Johnny Cash. I don't give a crap about that crap. All I know is she gave me a freaking girl's name. I went to school in Torrance, Watson, Long Beach, and you got to learn to kick it or run. Simple. Luckily, I've been in martial arts since I was 4. There's me at 7, crippled. There's me, 2009, July 5th. 3.7 billion. One of my tax attorneys stole my goodies. Son of a biscuit. I died at 5:41, people. So there's no damn excuse for any of you. Get off your butt and follow through. That's all you got to do. If I can do it, you can do it. So the goal is very simple today. There's me when Jesus Christ saved my life to walk. That's only 13 feet. I hit my head with the light. It's the fastest kick on the planet as well. I wrote See It, Believe It, Go Get It when I was 12 years old at the Torrance Library. Do you like goodies yet? Who likes goodies and goodies and goodies? See, I'll show you exactly how to get the goodies, the millions and billions, because I've done it all my life. I don't love money, but I know how to go get it. My mansion in the harbor, real Lamborghinis with my name on the side in the helicopter, and my beautiful queen for 21 years. Simple. The Millionaires Founders get the book for dummies. Goodies, goodies, goodies. More goodies and goodies and goodies and goodies and goodies. I love goodies. Don't you like goodies? Don't you like goodies? I died, and the hospital took a damn picture. The day you're born, mommy signed the form SS5. They put a bond on you. You gave it to the employer. They tax your paycheck. You didn't know what the hell's going on because you haven't paid attention. Okay, from there, the day you pass, they cancel the bond. See, they canceled my bond. Goodies and goodies. We took out the yacht. Someone had a virus. Hell, they gave it to me. 800-254-9506. Be assigned to a specialist today. Today. We're open at 6 o'clock to 5. Simple. Message me in the link tree. DM me. Tap the screen. Share. Follow me on TikTok. I've been on now 29 weeks. Almost, I think it's $76,000 right now, almost that. Get to winning the game of business and credit. Why not? It's $20. Damn, it gives you all the way to reverse or process bad credit. Simple. $9.99. Again, starting it right for you and your kids. Learn the credit process. What do? There's a schedule. I don't have excuses. Neither do you now. All right, take a picture of this for $19. Well, a month. You're gonna get some courses, some classes, and everything else, and you're gonna learn to repackage your life my way. Your way sucks. Sorry, I've been saying that for 50 years. My way works. I don't have a problem. I love goodies, don't you? Goodies and goodies, goodies, but I don't own anything. I'm a damn puppet master. I'm a puppet master. I control everything, own nothing. Why would I want to own anything? As a kid, all they want to do is take it away. I'd like you to get mommy, your name, birth certificate. Get your birth certificate, find your mommy's maiden name, set up a new file because you're allowed to right here, right here, right here, mommy's maiden name. You can do it now, now, now. SS5, tax, probably when you're done. Application for what? That card in your personal wallet today. It says do not laminate, don't use for any purposes, and don't carry with you. It's right on the damn card. You took it and gave that information to your employer as a W-2 employee. That's how they tax your damn paycheck. You gave permission because mommy signed the damn form when you were born. Your paycheck. You want your money back? Have a house payment. Recycle the paycheck. What do? You master this form. The S is for the application employee identification number. See, your problem is you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I don't get what you do. I do not understand. And I've been saying this. People aren't dumb. They just follow dumb, da, da, dumb, dumb. I don't understand you. Because here's a form in front of you. There's 26 ways to use it and not abuse it. 26 ways. Ways. I don't get it. What the hell's wrong with you people? You got an LLC? Good for you. There's 9 kind. Tell me what you got. It's not even a damn corporation. You have an LLP. It's not a corporation. You have a C Corp. It is a corporation. You have an S Corp. It is a corporation. You have basically, I call it a nonprofit. All right. It is a corporation. You have a PC. It is a corporation. Again, you're trying to do something that doesn't exist. No rich and famous person does what you do. They're not dumb enough to do business as the parent company. Why would you do that? Why would you ever, ever, ever do business as a parent company? If you follow rich and famous, they own companies all the time, own companies. Their company owns companies. I don't get it. I don't understand. Why would anybody in their right brain, all right, not take the SS4 form right here, okay, application right here, EIN right here, and then look at the word entity, all right, times 100. Hell, I'm just telling you, have 18. That equals $100,000 a month. A month. You can't even screw it up. Okay? You can't really screw it up. But some of you might. Who knows? I don't get it. This says individual person right here. Times 3. You could have 3 divisions of yourself. You could have 3 divisions of you under the organization. 3. I don't get it. This form allows 26 ways use it, not abuse it. If I had 3 divisions of myself, 3 divisions of me over here, okay, I would want 3 of them. 3 divisions of me. Write it down. Why? Well, here's a car. You're the registered owner. It's the dumbest thing in the world. Being a registered owner of a car is called dumb. They sue that. They sue you and your spouse, and now the retainer is going to milk out all your damn money, and you're screwed up. The car should have been division and tax ID and free price. I don't understand dumb, da da dum dum. Why would you do dumb? I don't know. This division is for the registered owner. That's a duck and a sheep. If I build a line of defense, I can protect my family and never bring the damn pain home. What's wrong with you people? I don't get it. I've been teaching and preaching for 50 years. Where the hell you been? Get off your butt. Do it right. This division here is simple. This is supply credit to cash. You can create $51,000 on supply, $51,000 to reduce your damn debt to ratio today. This allows you to build credit cards. I mean, damn, how hard is that to figure out? This is entity right here. I mean, any dumb person can figure that out, right? Dumb, 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 dumb. I don't get dumb. Sorry, I don't understand. What frustrates me is people. I love the law and accounting. I love numbers because they make sense. People, I never liked people. They always hurt, use, and abuse me as a kid. I didn't like finding out I was born in a taxi and thrown in a friggin' trash can. That kind of sucks. I've had to learn to get used to people when I teach and preach. I'm a pastor licensed in California, ladies and gentlemen. But if an audience, I turn on. And anything else, I just, no. Because I stutter. I don't like stuttering. It just stops my brain and goes, too fast. I got an IQ of 203 at 14. T. Weaker Junior High, put in a government program, Orange Coast College. Hell, recall. Right, both hands talk at the same time. I mean, people don't like me. Okay, what else is new? Teachers hated me. I'd correct them in the damn book. Today, you think, right now, George Washington was your first president. That's the dumbest thing you ever thought in your life. His name was John Hanson. Do your damn homework. I don't get it. I don't understand. Every division can be a house. House. Every division can be a house. Bought my first Jack in the Box at 19. Could be a Wendy's restaurant. Could be a Carl's Jr. Could be an apartment complex. Okay, very simple. It can be my 30-win flavor ice cream or my Subway sandwich places. See, that's 9 divisions, 9 lines of credit here, and 9 locations. That's why it's 18. 18 makes sense because nobody can screw it up. You can't screw it up. It's like the nonprofit organization. Come on. If you didn't have a job today, I'd say get a damn nonprofit. They'll hand you up to $112,000 a month grant money and get a damn paycheck. A house you put under here, simple. They'll turn it into hospice. It's easily elderly care if it's done right, not a bunch of lying sack of craps out there that rip off people. But again, it's your choice. I don't understand why you didn't take your LLC, LLP, all right, and be a management company. I don't get it. Why would you want to be you? I mean, I'm sorry, you being you sucks. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Being you sucks. Okay? This is a management company. Management company. Management company. Rich and famous spew this in your face. Banks have 22,000 banks last year bankrupt, and you're not paying attention. How dumb can we be? The United States of America incorporated, and what? Incorporated 50 corporations, 50 states and cities and corporations. Hell, they bankrupted and they created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy to bankrupt and plan the problem. You didn't plan diddly squat. That's why you bring the pain home. You get your assets kicked all the time. I don't understand. I don't understand. Someday, people are going to listen to Ray Reynolds again like they used to in 2009. All right? The Ray Reynolds movement's changing the damn world. Changing the world. Got a bad piece? Throw the sucker away. Bankrupt the hell out of that piece and go get another one. I mean, this is. Ay, ay, ay. I don't understand why people do dumb. Makes no sense to me. It's frustrating. That's entity, all right, individual person. There's your future. You could have did this since I did as a kid. I bought my first jacket box. I was 19 years old to a corporation. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with you people. Man, you bought the pay them 10 times. You ran out of damn money. Use corporate credit. Knock off the crap. Ladies, you did it 4 times. Knock off the crap. I mean, the law is black and white, people. It's public record. It's right here. It's a legal person. It's right here in your face. Knock off your crap. I don't get it. That form is 26 ways to use it and not abuse it. Corporation division, my name 3 times. I can get banking and credit purposes. Bank of America will take one tax city in the bank account and add all your divisions. How many would you want? There's 18. That's a $100,000 company. Okay? Here's 50. Same account, same tax ID. I don't get it. Why would anybody, all right, and we the people, the land of opportunity, ever breathe the damn pain home? I've never seen someone that's dumb in my life. I'm sorry, you're not dumb. You follow dumb. Tax, not tax till you're profitable. Plan the problem. SS5, SSN, you got a job. They tax your paycheck because you allow them to. The SS4 receives all the money. There's no tax. That's called IRS. This is not taxable till you're profitable. There it is. Entity again and again. Plan the damn bankruptcy. You don't plan to file it. Plan in case you're forced into one. It's a duck and a sheep. I'm willing to sacrifice an entity, not my family or my organization. Son of a biscuit, when are you going to man up, woman up? I don't get it. I don't get it. This is a duck and a sheep. This is not. This is an application, no damn inquiry. It allows me to get a blueprint loan for $250,000 to put money in a damn escrow. I wrote it 14, put out there 16, kept updating things for people. I'm the guy who's been training people for 50 damn years. I incorporated 3 presidents in the United States of America. Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers, and Angels. Maybe you'll quit scrolling and pay attention someday. All you need is a 660, business for a year and 3,000 a month income. Wow. It's like this. Come on, this is an auto income business. You can't screw it up. You can't screw it up. I get you a line of credit at the bank for 150,000. You write a check to escrow for 81,750. We readjusted the numbers so they came out. $4,132 a month. 4,000 a month forever. Managed by a management company. You can't even screw it up. You can't screw it up. You use borrowed money to get an escrow, get an income of borrowed money, wrote it off in your taxes. You didn't do a damn thing. It's free friggin' money. I don't get it. You might want to spend your 15 bucks on Patreon today because tomorrow we're going to be full up. Simple. Join. Linktree. Join. Take a picture. Scan it. Now. Stock kids are special tomorrow, minutes and bylaws at 9 o'clock. Then level 2 and 3. In the beginning, I'll be online at 3:15, and I'll be online basically what? For goal setting. They're free to everybody. Again, there's that blueprint call. This one is 10,000 to credit back to you if you want. Without the 10,000, no problem. What do we do? Simple. It's $1,000. You do it now on me in line, you get all the goodies. You do it later on, they don't give you as many goodies because why? I'm not going to let them do it for cost and literally give them goodies. Hell no. Simple. That's how you do it now during the webinar. Now. What do we do? You're trying to take your foundation to do a business, and that's a mistake. I'm sorry. They sue that, they sue you. That's what happens every time. I don't get it. 99% of businesses fail today. 99% fail all the time. It is structure, finance, and dream. It always has been. Structure, finance, and dream. Damn, come on. I mean, I don't understand. Okay? Let's take some common sense. Can I sell that in a water to you today for $1 million? Let's take a blueprint today. Okay? Let's take a blueprint that I would do with you for you, my way. Because I think your way sucks. Sorry, I'm just going to tell you the truth. Okay? You might not like the truth, but it's the truth. I got an LLC right in Wyoming. I don't live there. I live in Texas. That's called dumb. Dumb da da dum dum. They sue this, they sue your spouse. Simple. LLC and LLPs are not even corporations. That's why you have that 15.3% unemployment tax. They're not corporations. The C Corp is. But it's double taxed and it's audited and indicted more than anything. Should be an S Corp. So should these be S Corps. The nonprofit should have divisions because, hell, that's grant money. That grant money is $112,000 a month. That's real goodies. The PC is a professional corp. Okay. But way over here, you didn't pay attention. You didn't realize mommy signed that form that got bonded up to $35 million apiece. And you took the SSN and applied for a job. And you got your 1040 tax return because they tax your paycheck. The moment the IRS got their cut before you got paid. Because your lack of knowledge, you bring the pain every day. It's a dumb. I don't get it. The IRS taxes your paycheck. You allowed it because you gave that to the W-2 employee, to the employer. How you get it back? You have a house payment. Husband and wife, you became one. Fantastic. Now you pay more tax. Congratulations. But here's our problem. When you sign an agreement in front of an attorney or CPA, whatever you do, and it says, and, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to listen very carefully. You're sticking your family into probate today, every one of you, like your family did to you. It's called dum. When you see the word and on any contract, I don't care if it's a damn attorney or whatever, I want you to cross that sucker off. I want you to put the word or. You ever sign an and. That's called stupid. It's called dumb. My wife or me signs. We don't back our wives or our husbands in a corner. The car registered to you. Goody. Be a duck and a sheep. They sue that, they sue you. Should be a division. The division is going to be 3 for you. Division for house, all right, supply to cash, and also cash credit reports. Got it? If we did it my way, we take 3 divisions with 300,000 of credit. What do? I like to pick on the American Express cards. There's no damn inquiry. 3. There's 300,000. Wow. Okay, there's 600,000. Wow. They say unlimited. Hell, there's 900,000. Wow again. There's $1,000,000. Wow, wow, wow. Let's get 1,300,000. Come on, people. This isn't brain surgery. Okay. There's 3 million in that stack. When are you going to learn that every card has its own personality? Like Chase with 24% interest, 0 up to 26 months. It's kind of fun. I don't get it. Keep doing you. Go ahead. How's it working for you? You could become a puppet master. You could own houses. You could own a gas station with a store, storage unit, Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr., Wendy's restaurant, apartment complex, new stock trading, silver, gold, or even Bitcoin. Why not? One of my clients put $1,000,000 in Bitcoin in 2009. It's worth $100 billion now. 100 billion! Wow! 3 divisions, 300,000, 30,000 a month. You can't really screw it up, but you don't follow through. 600,000, 60,000 a month. 9 divisions, 900,000, 100,000 a month. That's 9 locations and 9 lines of credit. That's why it's 18. I will never understand, as long as I live, why people bring the damn pain home, because this is we the people. This is the United States of America, incorporated. I don't understand. Why would anybody bring the pain home? Howard Johnson called. Okay, well, that's one of the tweeting if I'm missing any notes. Oh, no, I'm missing any notes because that's the fun. Okay. I don't want to push the wrong button. I do that too sometimes. So what do we do? What do we do? Get a damn mouse pad. DM us. We'll send it to you. I'll pay for it out of my pocket. There's your future. Let me build the credit for you. $1,000,000 of credit. Simple. Let's get the American Express Platinum card. No damn inquiry. Let's 660 or 1 year in business, 3,000 a month. Let's get a blueprint loan. Let's write a check to escrow. See, I don't know if you have one of these. I do. This is me certifying $10 million by attorneys and all to put in escrow. We have proof of funds. I've already put 10 million aside. 10 million. Got it so far? I created my first $1 billion structure as a kid. I was 21. To me, that's a kid. Now, when some clients can't do things, I allow them to elect me as a CFO. Any piece you're missing, usually, I have a piece for you. Now, here's my bank accounts. I allow some clients as a petty cash account to use as verification. 247, 62, 100,000, 54. That's last month's bank accounts for petty cash. See, I'm the guy that's not full of crap. So I wrote a book years ago called Bullshit Don't Pay Your Bills. Because it doesn't. It's like this. I'm going to play the game on another program. I want to do it faster, quicker, picker upper. I was going to change my don't you dare change. Don't you dare change it. Don't you dare change it. But now I'm going to only when you're making money. If you're making money, S. C corp is double tax. Why would you take an LLC to a double tax corporation? That's called dumb. Did someone tell you to do that? I mean, I watch so many phony coaches on TikTok. It's ridiculous. I haven't found a rich coach yet that has any knowledge at all besides point and prepare. All right, thank you, Clara. Simple. Maybe you want to get a calling card with me. Kind of fun stuff. Because I have helped people all the time. If you got into an escrow, I have a group coaching training. It's coaching for 4 people. Specialists, I do a coaching process as well. I charge more money because I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. I'm all that in a bag of chips. 18 divisions. Why not? Let's go get the money, honey. What do we do? What if I put yourself in a coaching program with me? Well, let's see. Mine, I'd build you 50,000 of credit right away. I'd put you basically into a laundromat, car wash, or dry cleaners. You give me 8,000 bucks, I give you 50,000 back. This actually reimburses this in 90 days or less anyway. Hell, why not? 6 months is 11,000. From there, 9 months is 15,000, and I'm $20,000 for a 12-month coaching program. That's me. If you don't do it through me, then get all the other pieces, missed pieces. That's okay. There's my schedule. Play. Let's play my way. Get into a rapid rescore because it'll push your score up. So you get green lights, you get new cards that actually do debt to ratio problem as well. Rapid free, no guard, is $500. No credit. Rapid with credit, 5,000 or 10,000. You pick. Up to you. The blueprint with me for an hour through your partner of life, giving you 10,000 back. That means like $8,000 gain because you spent 2 grand. But again, during the webinar, now, with no credit, it's $999. It's simple. It's $1,000. Spend an hour with me and re-blueprint your goals and what you're trying to do past, present, and future. There's how you send it now. If you want to get to the link tree, you can actually get 20% commission for referrals. Simple. Share me. Follow the world. Help me get to that 100,000 followers. And you tap the screen, share, and that's all you need to do. It's not hard to do. We have to have some fun and play the game. I just having fun with people, helping them because I'm a coach. I'm a real coach. There's no real coach on TikTok as far as I'm concerned. If there is, I'll challenge every one of them flat out in their face on stage. Private group on Monday. Have fun. Zell. Simple. Follow me on TikTok. DM me. Follow the screen. Tap the screen 1,000 times. Share. And follow. And DM me all the time too. 800-254-9506. You see, talk to a specialist today. Give them a call in about 25 minutes. Because what's going to happen is going to change your life. That's the ultimate goal. DM us because we'll call you. Follow. Share the live and tap the screen 1,000 times. Give myself a heart. I like that. It's kind of fun stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. I want to change the world. My name is Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. I built $60 billion of credit over the last 50 years for my clients and myself. I've incorporated Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers, and Angels, and presidents, all the things, and I've sold more corporations than anybody on this planet times 10. Don't have one, it's in the link tree, it's free. I want to change your life if you allow me to, but it's going to be up to you. We're going to do our best, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, God found me first. God is always all that, always good, and families, husband and wife become one. Never bring the pain home. Money, all right, I don't love money, but I know how to get millions of dollars. I don't bring the pain home. So 800-254-9506. Do yourself a favor today. Talk to a specialist in about 20 minutes or DM us. Follow, share. And make sure you're online today at 2 o'clock on that class run. All right, it's 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And don't forget, tomorrow classes all through the day. You get to play with Ray. Isn't that fun? Do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget the end of the day. God loves us all. All right, basic YouTubers, let's have some fun. Call the office. Let's play the game. Let's play to win because that's the ultimate goal. We want to win the game of business. That's the ultimate goal for all of us. So guess what? We do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all.